things, I guess.
Did any of us ever get around to watching Usagi drop?
I did. I
Okay.
watched that a long time ago. Didn't read the
Yeah.
manga, so
That's
Yeah,
probably a
that's
good thing from
yeah,
everything I've
that
heard.
is. Uh,
we're gonna get you there.
I think the only one on the top row that I don't think any of us have seen is Rose of Versailles and Cross Game, but I can certainly come back to those.
Alright, we're live. We're
Yeah.
live.
Oh, we're live. Shit.
We are live.
We're live! Yay! I think you can hear noise in my background. No, whatever.
Oh no. It's fine. It's the noise of anime.
Yeah.
Anime.
Anime.
The top
The
100
best
anime
ones.
of all time. This list
According
will
to
never
my anime
change.
list.
It'll
No.
never change. This list will never change. This is objective. This is solidified in stone. And we'll talk about it. We're gonna fucking talk about it. I shouldn't swear as much in the beginning of the video, I don't think. I think that's bad for organization, but it doesn't matter.
We don't have ads. We don't have anywhere near the requirement to get ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't motherfucking matter.
No.
Yeah. I should post these things. So go ahead and intro yourselves, shall we?
Okay, yeah, we'll go alphabetical order, I think. Amy, who are you?
Amy Warrow, that's my name. I'm a person on the internet. I was not a person on the internet for a few days because I was severely ill and still kinda am. But I'm better enough to be here, though still not good. You might know me as the web serial author Amy Warrow. I write books. I'm going to write more books in the future. Currently, I'm publishing an isekai web serial called The Deathless, which you can find at thedeathless.net. There is something new to come soonish, somewhere in this year, like first half of the year, probably, I guess. I also have another podcast that has not been releasing for a while, but will eventually get to its conclusion on this here very channel where we talk about Worm. It's called Brain Worm. You can listen to that. You will be able to listen to more when I go back to editing those. There are more things to come in the future. I also post some random Arcanite / Enfield content every now and then on my personal channel. And I'm here to talk about anime, something I haven't done in a while, because the thing about the anime is that eventually you get tired of it.
Wrong. Nope.
You only think that because I
Anime
haven't
is
played
always
enough games. And I don't even play that many games. I haven't read enough manga.
Top 100 games. When's that happen?
You haven't read enough books.
I don't know. I think there's like a male equivalent, I think. But
there is, yeah.
Metacritic.
Metacritic.
Oh boy, that would be.
I don't think any of us has played like 10 of those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chroma, who are you?
Yeah.
Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak. I'm
amazing.
Here too.
Me when I use the wrong personality with the wrong friend group, or however the meme goes.
The meme goes, yeah.
No, it's me when I use personality B with friend group A. Yeah.
Ellen, who are you?
Oh, do you mean okay? I'm Ellen Horai. I do streams on Twitch. Check it out at twitch.tv/Ellen Horai. I also do a comic called Harpy Story. You can check that out on startedthecomicseries.com. It's probably somewhere in the channel. There are links. Not in this thing, you know. That's fine. And yeah, I do podcasts here as well. We talk. We do stuff. And is there anything else I have to talk about? Damn, I should have prepared better. Never mind. Yeah, come on. Who are you?
Yakuman, who are you? I am a podcaster. I say things on the internet. I am just
Are you
about to
though?
release the last episode of my show, Monster Go
Damn.
Mondays, on the Freaks and Narrative channel, which is this one that you're currently watching. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I don't do anything else worthwhile. I just watch anime,
Hmm.
and
Anime,
I
you
plan to
say?
stay that way for the rest of my life.
Well, we're about to rank some anime. So, yeah, I think we intro everyone. Do we need to do any more preamble? You think?
Nah, I think it's self-explanatory. You know,
Yeah.
people
You
How
know
about just
anime. You've
how about
watched
just
anime.
I'll tell our whole story with anime before this? Like, okay, so when I was a kid, I watched Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, huh, that's cool. I wonder why this cartoon is
but I
different
When
from
did
the
I
other.
yeah, I didn't even
when I
know it
w-
was Japanese.
when I was a small child, I watched a TV show called Spider Riders.
Hell
No,
yeah.
why? Is that on the list? Hold
No,
on.
it's nowhere near this list.
Damn, I can't believe Spider Riders was robbed. So yeah, Yakuman basically created this tier list. He
Because all of them
gathered,
suck.
yeah,
All of them are terrible. All the ones you find on tier list, they're all filled with like Chinese and Korean stuff, which does not count. They're all filled with like sequels, which do not count. And they're what else? Oh, a bunch of like flavor of the month slop that's like obviously not going to be there in like 6 months. So I decided to include
There's
that.
there's a lot of
yeah,
repeated seasons and movies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
this has
there's
been
So
handpicked, curated.
so I will
yeah,
have to
there's
defend my Chinese anime. Some of those are good.
I mean that's fine, that's fine. You know, it just has no place here, you know. We'll do the top 100
Chinese
manhwa
anime.
one days.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Donghua. No one, none of us is watching 100 Donghua. I'm the Donghua person, and I'm not
Yeah.
watching
No.
100 of them.
Well,
But
so
yeah,
Uh,
that's basically it. We're
so let's
going
just
to,
jump right into it.
yeah,
let's jump right
Spice and
into
Wolf.
it.
let's
Jump
jump
right in.
right into it.
Yeah,
Let's
Spice and Wolf.
go
So
through
So
them.
to show how prepared we are, I've never seen Spice and Wolf.
I'm not even logged in.
But the rest of us
Okay.
have.
Okay, so Spice and Wolf. Like, I am probably the person here who has watched the least anime,
Hmm.
at least
Yeah,
among this whole thing, and probably just in general. So I watched a few titles here that I hadn't watched before. Took the excuse. Spice and Wolf
Yes.
was one of them because I've always wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
I I it seems like it's my vibe. Cute monster girl, holo wolf girl, traveling around the world. I do like that kind of anime where they travel around the world. Like Kino's Journey is my favorite anime, and it just seemed very tailor-made for me. So I always wanted to watch it, and I took the excuse to do it now. And guess what? It fucking sucks balls. I didn't like
It's
it.
not that bad.
Not one bit.
that's that's really funny that you would say that it feels so tailor made to you because the moment you said you were watching, I already thought in my mind, oh, Ellen's going to hate this. It's so nothing like what she likes.
Really?
Yeah, because if you think about the superficial aesthetics of, oh, it's a monster girl traveling, yes, but
Yeah, it's
knowing about the
it's like
vibes of the story, it's everything that you always complain about whenever we watch a movie.
like half of it is about
Are you?
economics.
Well, see,
Yes.
I think the economics part, like, that is a draw for me because I'm like, okay, so it's a fantasy anime, low fantasy, where They're
Yeah.
not about to go saving the world from something. They're going around having commerce in this fantasy world,
Yes.
and we get to see. Like, I like technical anime where it's like taking some concept and basically building the whole anime around that. I think is really interesting. One of the problems I have with this anime is that it thinks that I am a baby and don't know even the slightest thing about
Yeah,
economics.
yeah.
So it's not like it's not in any way high level economics. It's just like,
It's
did you know
not.
that did you know that instead of paying money for goods, you can trade goods for other goods and resell
Mm-hmm.
those goods in places where they sell for more? It's like, so yeah, that thing that I learned about in like fourth grade. I see. That's the level of what we're dealing with here.
I do think that the fact that like Hollow is like when I got into it, I was kind of hoping that like she would be just like a regular fox girl who doesn't really know about human economics and stuff, and there would kind of be like a funny dynamic between like Hollow is what you learn. I don't know, like the boot theory. I don't know, where it's like, yeah, if you spend more money on a more expensive boot, then it'll last longer. But if you buy a cheap boot, then it's going to break. And so over the long run, you're actually going to spend more money on a bunch of cheap boots as opposed to one big expensive boot. That's how I was like imagining the show was going to be. And it'll be fun, it'll be cool, but it ended up more just two really really smart people talking about boot theory, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, not even that really, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like, look, please, if you're gonna do a show that's supposed to be economics, explain bearer bonds.
I mean, it's
Explain
more like
medieval economics.
it's more like economics drama, to be honest. It's more about like
Yeah.
these merchants who are trying to sell. It's more like the Phantom Menace, where it's more
Look,
about like these
look,
people
look.
trying to set up these trade routes, and then people are having problems. They don't want to do this trade route, and that causes drama for the show. That's what it's
Honestly,
about, as
just like,
opposed to.
just give me like Hanseatic, like Hanseatic League, the anime. That's what I want. I just want the Hanseatic League anime.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
And also anytime it tries to go into action, it just loses me because the
Oh
action
yeah.
it isn't good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
enjoyed it for its whole run. I enjoyed its autumn aesthetics. I do like the relationship between Hollow and Lawrence. I think Ellen isn't as into it as I am, but I
I
think
really don't like that.
he's a cool enough guy. He's kind of he is young, but he's definitely he doesn't look young, but he's definitely
Really
trying.
doesn't.
Um, and Hollow's pretty fucking damn sexy. She's confident. She's naked. She's teasing, but she's also kind of
Yeah,
a brat.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
I
I
gotta
love her.
say, the gray hair combined with the way he's drawn
Go to.
makes him
Yeah.
look makes him look like 50.
Yeah,
And believe it or not, he's only like 21 or something like that.
Yeah.
dude's not aging well.
Yeah,
So
I always thought he was like late 20s at least.
25. Yeah.
yeah.
25.
When it comes to the relationship of the two characters, that is another point that I really didn't like very much. There are a few problems when it comes to that. One is that I feel we are not really given a whole lot of time to see these two getting to know each other, because usually with a story like this, and I don't know if this is like how it is in the novels, but usually a story like this you'd have a few smaller adventures for the sake of getting the characters to know each other and then have
Yeah.
like a bigger story arc. This one just jumps straight up into the story arc. It's not even that interesting or compelling. It's like there's something going on like a fake currency and stuff. It's like
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so it feels like we're not really seeing them travel. We're not really like we skip all of that. It's like okay, they just arrived at the city and then they leave the city and arrive at the other city. We don't get to see the interim of them like talking and getting to know
I mean,
each
we
other.
see them
We see
like
some of that.
we see them
Little bit.
trying to find a place to sleep for the night and getting caught in the rain. We see some of that sort of stuff.
But
We
like,
see some of that, but not as much as
yeah,
there should have been.
Okay.
no,
So you're telling me it's like in the really famous book Dune by Frank Herbert,
no
where he
boy.
tells you, "Oh yeah, by the way, 2 years passed, and now these two have a relationship." And you just have to go,
Ah,
okay, I really don't want the option to have an emotional investment in what is going on. Thank you for just skipping ahead and telling me what you feel,
Yeah.
Frank Herbert.
so also the Akira Toriyama school of romance.
Well,
Yeah, my,
he does not skip the things that matter for his story, at
Yeah,
least.
like in the defense of Dune, that's not really what the story's about,
No, but it
right?
does. It feels awkward.
Yeah, it is still goofy.
Also because it's
so
like smack dabble in the middle of the book. It's like 50%. It just feels like a knife went through that.
hello
Yeah,
everyone, this is
like
the Dune cast now. I am the sandworm. I'm gonna
yeah,
eat you.
in Spice and the Wolf, like it's very much supposed to be about their relationship, and you gotta
Yeah.
show that.
Yeah, but like the biggest problem I think
Hmm.
with the relationship is that I think this anime tries too hard to be a wish fulfillment anime, like an
Mm,
ecchi fantasy anime. Because I like when I don't like either Lawrence or Holo, to be honest. Lawrence feels
Really.
too much like the plain guy. You know, he doesn't have that many moments where like okay, I'm seeing a personality from you. Think with a guy who's supposed to be so crafty that his name is
His name is
Craft.
Kraft.
You think that
yeah.
when it comes down to the economics, the negotiation, you think that it would be a much like bigger spectacle, you know, him like going all out and negotiating with people, but he always ends up just being kind of doing it in a very dry
Okay.
way, just kind of going through the motions.
And does rely on Hollow's knowledge of the worldliness a little bit too much.
Yeah, it
I
feels very
do
much like
I do have a question because is the story not about him? Like, is he not like a novice merchant learning to do that, or is he supposed to already be
he's
He's
already
accomplished?
kind of skilled. Like he's not
yeah,
like top dog, but he's been at it for a while.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
he's been at it a couple of years.
I mean,
okay,
like if
got
he's
it.
supposed to be 21, it's
25.
25. Yeah, it's like yeah, sort of someone who's been in the game for long enough to have built up some skill, but he's not established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, to conclude my thought, like I think that Lawrence ends up being too dry. Like he's very much he's not quite, you know, faceless guy, but you need to insert yourself in him. But I feel like that's very much the intention. Like you like in Holo, I feel her personality just very much seems to be she's the perfect girl for everyone because her
Hmm.
personality will switch on a dime at any point. Like at one point she'll be kind of cheeky, you know, kind of a brat, and then like immediately as soon as like in the same scene, suddenly she'll be like meek and your perfect trad wife girl who you know always be nice to you and you
I mean, that's
know
just how foxes are. They are very
she's a
Well,
wolf.
she's a wolf.
Well, sorry, fuck. I
Yeah.
promised I wouldn't fuck that up.
And so it
She's
just
a
feels
wolf.
like you know, Craft is true playing is the insert your face here guy, and Holo is trying to appeal to every single person in the universe. And so it gives this vibe of wish fulfillment that makes it so that their relationship can't really evolve very much. You don't see the many moments of them being like intimate with one another, being like close because if they get too close, if Kraft actually has a proper relationship with Holo, now you're getting cooked, you the viewer, because now it's this other guy kissing a wolf girl.
I mean,
Now you're
I
the guy
mean,
in the chair.
I mean, they
Yeah.
do get married and have kids
I
at the end.
know.
Spoiler for anybody who's
Yeah.
somehow not.
But I
Uh-oh.
have no idea how they get to this point because they have no chemistry whatsoever.
Well, there's plenty of story left, and I only ever watched the first season, and I liked it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I guess I should have said that. I did not watch the second season.
Yeah, I would like to point out that this guy also wrote Billionaire Girl and World End
Nice.
Economica. So I think we
Oh,
know
boy.
what he's interested in, and
Yeah.
it's not character relationships. The way I always heard about this anime is that it was like a very slow-paced, moody adult, and like people always gave me this impression that they were always like unapologetically in a relationship. But is that not how it goes then?
No.
It's like more, you know, it's more mature about it than say like I don't know, like Sword Art Online, I guess. Well, maybe not Sword Art Online. I mean, that's already fucking. Like your typical like light novel, like he walks in on her, she's undressed, and then she like freaks out and punches him.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more like they are more comfortable being naked around each
They
other
are adults.
and sleeping together.
They are adults.
Yeah.
Like they act.
They
like
have
adults.
seen boy and girl parts before.
They act like adults.
Yeah.
But they just don't really have chemistry.
Yeah.
They act at least like facsimiles of adults.
Yeah. Also, gotta say, fucking Lawrence is voiced by the guy who voiced Lelouch, and he's hilarious in this cast because
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but like he
Fukuyama
can't
John.
do a normal guy voice. He always sound like this, no matter what the situation is. Oh, hello! I would like to buy these goods. Oh, yes.
That sounds
we'll
horrifying.
It always feels so wrong, so fucking wrong, and it bothered me all the way through.
Well, I have not watched Okami Tokoshibyo, so I have no take on it.
Well, yeah.
But what is your take on it?
I would put it somewhere around the B tier, a high B tier, but if the other two aren't feeling it, I don't mind putting it lower. I don't think it's like bottom tier. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of the other stuff.
I think C is probably the place to put it.
I would also say C. I did give it a 3 out of 10.
Yes, we'll put it in C.
Oh, there you go.
It's just kind of mid.
I think we're already starting controversial.
I think there'll be a lot more points we're gonna.
We're gonna get a lot more.
Okay. Now this is a fucking show. Okay. This is a show I genuinely love, and I will not have any disagreements. Welcome to the NHK. Welcome to the NHK is like the most quintessential loser core in your 20s, like everything that it could possibly, like, it was made by like a guy who was like a NEET and wanted to write a book about being a NEET in order to help escape that life. And he didn't. He now just lives off of royalties off this book forever. But he did make like the best capture. Even today, people still watch this show and are like, man, this somehow relates a lot to my life as a 20-something who's, socially, outcast. Oh, I have a fucking phone call. Damn it.
Oh no.
Damn. Well, I've seen very little of this show, like maybe 4 episodes. Not enough to like talk about where it goes, but it was definitely one of those shows that like mid 2000s otaku jaded centered in a sense that I definitely watched far later than I should have to get a better experience out of it. And I just remember finding it boring. Like just thinking that, yeah, like I've gone through all of these issues. None of them are presented in a way that appeals to me. None of them are presented in a way where I can connect. And it's just like its sense of comedy was goofy in a way that made me think like, oh, when I was 18 and I thought I was an adult, I would probably find this funny. Now that I'm 26 and I am an adult, I do not find it funny. So I just remember feeling like no emotion for it whatsoever because, like, yes, I am in my 20s, so in theory you would expect me to be in the age where I can relate to it. But I am, like, the ways in which my life suck have nothing to do with what the story is telling, and the reasons why I went through similar things when I was younger have nothing to do with what the author is going through. So there was like no substance for me to latch onto, and the show just like all of it like takes place in like one space. And what is interesting about it, well, as far as I have seen,
yeah, you go
like around the same house. And it is interesting in the sense that, like, as someone that is interested in anime, eventually you get interested in early like 2000s, late 90s otaku subculture, which was like a very local thing that we will never be able to experience, that we can only kind of get a glimpse out of through like media that about that it relates to enough to be interested in it, but we will never really get a sense of how it was. Like stuff like Chobits, this show as well, Steins Gate to a certain extent, Lucky Star, a little later than that, so not exactly the same thing, like Suzumiya Haruhi, but all of those shows that like would make a lot of sense.
Was 2006.
Yeah, so like shows that would make a lot of sense for someone that was on like 2 channel. I mean, like that kind of vibe. So I kind of have like an anthropological interest in this show that makes me want to watch it, like and actually like give it the time that it deserves. But for what I have seen of the writing, there is nothing only that interests me.
I mean, I think the writing is pretty solid. I think the way in which it depicts both like in its writing and in its visuals, it is kind of a show that is like, I wouldn't say fully 100% relies on your ability to relate to it necessarily, but it is speaking about something very specific and sort of niche, which is like being in your 20s, being like too like if you just went to college and you had like no social anxiety about it at all, like you had no amount of paranoia, you're just gonna think like Sato is just like a fucking idiot and just like a baby, and you're just like, I mean, you just go to college, man. You just fucking do the work and you go to parties and you get laid. What the fuck do you mean? But if you're somebody that like who like trying to engage with social situations has like caused these like almost physical hallucinations of all the bad things that could possibly happen, and how they perceive you and how you're gonna fuck up, and and it just kind of spirals out of the control to the point where you physically can't do it, you're physically sick. Then Welcome to the HK is like perfect for you. And it has all sorts of different arcs and stuff. And different, so it's not just about trying to go to school or just trying to get a job. There is certainly different points. Like I would say the only dud part of this show is the multi-level marketing arc that it has, where like because it ends terrifically. It has like a really great end to it, but it is like this anime original section that's like, which no 20-year-old has ever fucking related to, which is like being convinced, being roped into multi-level marketing schemes, like pyramid schemes. I don't think any 20-year-old, even in 2006, I don't think was ever falling for that shit. That's like what your parents fall for.
I mean, no, that's definitely happened. That's
I mean,
definitely
I'm
happened.
sure it has, but I feel like that's like the least relatable part.
Like there are one that there are like not maybe not specifically the big multi-level marketing ones, but like stuff like Cutco and other such things that specifically prey on early 20s salesmen,
Yeah,
prey on like early 20s people in their early 20s as
people that want to get
salesmen.
into like cryptocurrency or like drop shipping, like those types of brained people that end up.
Yeah,
What do we rope you into this scheme instead?
exactly. Yeah.
Um,
Right.
yeah,
And like there's stuff like that has been around forever.
yeah. This show would be a 10 if they had cut out that arc and put in the arc in which Sato and Yamazaki or whatever his name is get into drugs and then have a coked out fist fight in the snow. If that
Oh
was there, then
boy.
I'd be like, oh man, this show relates to me like back to front. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know. I think this is great. I think this is terrific all the way through. I think vibes, aesthetics, great. I think there's a lot of funny, weird shit in there. It's not a show without humor, but it's also a show that hits, yeah, hits all the right emotional parts. Um, I don't relate to it anymore. I don't like. I have like a job. I have a lot of friends. I've gone out and saw the world. I don't really need like if I watched this for the first time, I would say I wouldn't need it and I wouldn't connect with it as much. But I also don't think that's like an actual flaw pointed towards the show itself. Like just because you don't need it now doesn't mean that like it's like that's like an inherent flaw or anything. Or
Oh yeah, absolutely.
that
Yeah.
like that doesn't make it work lesser for not specifically connecting to you or
No.
you
Definitely
at
not.
this time. Uh, I mean, in fact, you're supposed to kind of graduate from it. I think you're supposed to eventually not need Welcome to NHK anymore. And I've seen like Discord servers like be linked in like tributes to Welcome to NHK, which still get posted around. It's kind of like Lane. It just like still tributes, still AMVs get made, and there's just entire Discord servers that are dedicated to Welcome to the NHK and being a NEET. And I'm like, that's kind of not what you're supposed to do. It's good for you, good, great, but it speaks to, I think, the emotional, how compelling this show is as a work of art. But it's also, come on, guys, get out there.
Yeah, I have seen like I think 4 or 5 episodes, so I have not seen enough to pass judgment on the show. I just saw enough to confirm that I'm not interested in it at the moment.
Yeah, personally, I saw one episode because of the tier list. Some of them I watched like one episode, but I was like, this is too long. I don't think I'm gonna watch the whole thing. And I thought it was compelling. I thought it was interesting. You know, this guy who is a niche and seems to start thinking that everyone outside is like conspiring against him. Seems to be an interesting premise. I, obviously have not watched it nearly enough to really talk about it, but I will say, main girl is very cute. I like how she's just basically
Yes.
Kaorin from Azumanga Daioh, but an adult, and I guess with her shit together. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Also, great soundtrack. Great soundtrack.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't
Crawler, have
remember
you
the
seen this show?
Not a second of it.
Oh boy.
Darn. Well, I guess
I
by
probably
committee,
like it, but
it's going up in gold. I guess. I don't know.
Well, if the only person who's watched it thinks it's goated, I guess it's goated.
It is. I just
Yeah,
don't. I don't
sucks to
think
be
there's.
me.
Yeah, I don't think there's any piece of neat media, neat stories about being a neat that is as impactful or as well made as that. No.
Can
Yeah.
I suggest one change for the tier list?
Of course.
Go for it.
What if instead of bottom tier, it's anime was a mistake?
If you want.
What if okay? What if it's just mistake?
Okay.
Mistake. Okay, yeah.
I
Okay.
think that works better. Dumb
Base.
show.
Battleship Yamato
Yamato.
2199.
Yeah, this one I know
Another
nothing
one
about,
I haven't
so-
Take a wild
seen.
guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Yakumon's the only one who's seen this.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
have seen half of it. I never finished it. I am a huge Leiji Matsumoto head. I love Galaxy Express 999 with all my heart. Captain Harlock is the man I wish to be. And Yamato is very important. The original, like the 1977,
Yeah.
74 show is incredibly important to a lot of things I really love. Hideaki Anno used to run home from school every day in order to catch it on the TV, and it's like, kind of like, I can understand that. However, this show, it is good, but it kind of runs into the problem of, like, it's like this big space odyssey show, and it's about there's a war happening, a space war happening, and these people, they have to go to this planet. This
It's like Aquarion.
battleship
but with
army.
gold.
This naval space battleship has to go. All these army people, and I just didn't really connect with, like, any character that was on screen. There was some cool stuff in there. There's some there's some decent stuff. There's some hot ladies in there. But I don't know. I don't really quite get why this is, like, so beloved, like, amongst Leiji's works. This is, like, by far the highest rated one. I don't really understand it. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch both the original and this at some point and make, like, a more detailed comparison. But I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. If I was to compare it to something else, I don't know. There's probably better. There's probably just, like, better. Oh, it's made by Studio Zebek, who are kind of a trash studio.
Yeah.
But they made
Love
some
to Love Ruined.
random
As we can
good
kind
shit.
of see here.
Yeah,
They're dead, aren't they? Yeah, back.
they are
They might
dead.
be dead.
No,
They
no.
are dead. They've been taken over. The torch has been held by Passion, but yeah, they died. They died.
Wait, what did they make that's good?
They made this show called, like, Nemesis, whatever it's called, the Yuri. Fucking
And Pandora Hearts is
Scroll down a little bit.
kind of decent.
Scroll down. Yeah.
Shaman King.
Fucking Menosine, Norin. That's, like, a beloved
Oh.
masterpiece, I think.
Oh god, they made MM. Yeah, this
I
studio
Oh,
deserved
man.
to burn to the ground.
Oh,
This studio
I-
deserved to burn to the ground. And
No,
ladies versus butlers. Oh god.
I was getting Quebec mixed up with Radix.
Yeah, this studio deserved to burn.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they. Oh, they made
Yeah.
Naruto-san, which is also
They're
pretty good.
dead.
Yeah,
I
F's in
wonder
the chat.
why.
I wonder why they're gone.
Oh, they made a Fafnir. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they made Fafnir.
Which very obviously has the same character designer from Gundam Seed. You can tell that at a
Yes.
glance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, they made all of Fafnir. It's
Hmm.
their original.
Well deserved,
Mecha.
and quite frankly,
I don't know. There's
No.
some fun stuff here, but I don't think there's like a 10
Still
I
sad.
would give. Yeah.
They made it on Disco. Oh.
Oh, Nadesco. Yeah, I need to watch that. I do need to watch that.
they made a movie for Nadesco, it looks
Wait, they
like.
made Cubix?
Apparently.
Okay, never mind. They're goated.
Wait, they made what?
Cubix. Come on, y'all never watched a Cubix? It was awesome.
No.
No.
If you showed it to me, I'd probably know. But
Alright, I'm gonna send in the chat because it seems you're having some trouble finding
I'm
it.
sorry, we're heathens.
There you go. This thing. You used to air here, Amy, used to air part of the Shusha show.
I've never seen this. What the fuck?
It's cool. It's
What
about
is
robots
this?
and stuff.
Is it like
I
Metal
recognize the guy.
Kinda.
I've seen this guy before.
Oh, this is ugly. This is
It
fucking
is.
vomit. This is vomit.
But isn't the robot cool?
Oh.
It is.
What
Sounds like fucking Toy
are
Story.
we doing
Okay.
This is like
with Uchu-senkan Yamamoto?
oh
2199.
I mean we can make like a tier list. We can make like a tier for like unwatched, unseen, unloved.
Oh,
just
you've
put
seen
in.
it. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Oh,
Enough, I
fine.
guess.
Fine. C tier then. I don't know. I don't want to do it to them, but I'm gonna have to.
You
For the
know I
only-
had to
like-
do it.
The only lady, like, listen, if Interstellar 5555 was here, different
It would be
story.
goated. If it was
But-
Galaxy Express, it would be goated.
Yes, but this somehow beat those two shows, and it's like, fuck it. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this thing I don't even know
Romeo's
what it is.
Blue Sky. Romeo's Blue Skies. No,
Oh.
it's not called Romeo's Black Brothers. That's just a weird translation thing.
Wait, what?
And also,
Romeo's Blue Skies. I've been
Yes.
meaning to watch this one for a long
I have
time.
never heard of this.
I'm going to
Okay.
ask Yao to keep talking, and I'll be right back.
This is one of the
Okay.
World Masterpiece Theater ones.
yes, yeah, it's one of the later ones.
Oh.
It's like 1995. It's one of the later ones, comparatively. Yeah. So Romeo's Blue Skies, which it is one of the only ones that I've seen like front to back. It is pretty solid. It's a show about a young boy living in Switzerland, and he needs to go get a job in Italy, I think. Yes, Italy, and in Milan, and he becomes a chimney sweep, and he has a real fucking tough time. He gets abused by his like adopted parents, foster parents. He just has a fucking bad time. But the sweeping of the chimneys are like this metaphor for life, because it's just you're just like in this tight, dark, dirty, filthy place, and you're cleaning it, and you're getting up, and it's suffocating, and you're creeping around. You keep on going, but eventually there's this light at the end of the tunnel, and you get to stand up on top of that rooftop and look out at the blue skies, and it's like yeah, and the just
Okay, and I see from the synopsis where the whole Black Brothers.
yeah, which
from.
happens like halfway through the story, and also it's just like a bad name. I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't really.
The Black
called-
Brothers.
they're
Not a
called the
great
Black-
name.
Called that.
Because
It's a
they're
fraternity of
young
chimney
boys.
sweeps.
Yeah, they all got black soot on their hands, so they're the Black Boys. That's their
Black
names.
Boys.
That's really
Um,
funny.
Not a great
I will.
name.
Yeah, I will say that it kind of runs into that problem of like like where the main character's kind of too beat down upon at certain points and he doesn't really deserve it and he just keeps on going. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. You kind of make everyone else. It's just like romanticizing being a victim. It feels like it goes over that line. I'm like, I don't know. They don't have to be such a shithead to him for like no reason. But Romeo does constantly. Yeah, Romeo's a good boy. He's a good old boy, and he does try, and he does gain the affection of the people around him, and it's just a good old story, man. Is it like the best world masterpiece theater? No. But this is also something that I think like if you're going to watch one, this is probably a lot more palatable than like I don't know, even like Heidi of the Alps. Heidi of the Alps is good, but it's like I can see why some people can't sit down and watch like this small section of a book be dragged out of 50 episodes. I can understand why people can't understand that.
Yes. Why
This-
it's no Anne of Green Gables or Rascal the
No.
Raccoon.
No. It's no Future Boy Conan.
It's no Future Boy Conan, which isn't World Masterpiece Theater, I don't think.
It is. Pretty sure.
Really?
Pretty
No,
sure,
there's
yeah.
no way. It's not.
It
There's
is.
no way.
I mean, maybe it's like one of those technically a part of like,
It's not. There's no way.
but I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
You can find out right now.
I mean, the book it's technically based on came out like not even 10 years before. It's not. Okay, hold on.
Is Future Boy Conan?
Okay,
World
Google
Masterpiece.
AI says that it's not. But let's
Well,
delve deep a little bit.
Okay.
World Masterpiece Theater.
Oh, it's getting a stage play soon. Nice, that's cool.
No, it's not.
Darn.
Darn, can't believe Yakuman was wrong about anime.
Darn. I'm gonna kill myself. What an idiot. What a boneheaded mistake. I guess we'll just keep talking about Romeo's Blue Skies until it comes back. Yeah, this blonde guy, he's pretty cool. It does genuinely have some great.
Moomin is technically World Masterpiece Theater.
The
Well,
original
the
original one is, yeah.
Or rather, it's technically not, but neither is Heidi, Girl of the Alps. So I'm counting it anyway. It's in the same category of technically not under the name of World Masterpiece Theater as
But
Heidi,
certainly,
but like they count.
certainly looks and feels it, and is
It's
made
a
by a
World
lot of the same
Masterpiece
people.
Theater show.
Yeah.
Man, Dog
Yeah.
of Flanders, Rascal Raccoon, 3,000 Leagues in Search of Mother.
Yeah, Romeo's Blue Skies is worth your time if you are to watch one of them. It's got some good drama in it. It does have some genuinely good drama in it. I think it ends a little abruptly. I don't know. It ends with him reading Moby Dick and being like, "Man, this is like really good," and then he goes home.
Okay.
That's the end. That's like the end of the story, and I'm like, okay,
Way
that's
to
cool.
end.
He just reads Moby Dick, and he's like, "Man."
I think more stories should end like this. Just imagine if at the end of One Piece, instead of Luffy finding the One Piece, it's just like she just like reads Moby Dick and goes home.
It's just like a copy of Infinite Jest. That's the One Piece.
Oh my god, there's a Tom Sawyer World
There is a
Masterpiece
Tom Sawyer.
Theater.
There is a Tom Sawyer,
Oh,
and there's a
boy.
Huckleberry Finn. Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn. There's a Peter Pan. It's a Peter Pan. Yeah, there's like a bunch. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
If I was to say why, it's probably is just like it's like the most palatable, and it's gay. This is the most
that
like
helps.
if you're like
does sound very gay.
if you're just into like these Shota boys and their rivalries and their friendships and them being downtrodden on by the mean adults, but still, through their own friendship and hard comings, they persevere together. Then this is probably like this, and that's more of that in there than like anything else. Most other Wild Masterpiece Theater is literally just look at this girl run through the fields for a long time. I'm like, yeah.
Damn, wish you were me.
Yeah, I don't like this show.
Yeah, well, that's just because you don't understand the love, the true love. The only true love exists between two men, and you just never understand that. You'll never understand that.
Guess I won't. Guess
Put
I'm.
it in S tier. Actually,
Guess
put it in
I'm
S tier.
loveless. Remember
Put it in
I
S
don't
tier.
think
loveless?
that's in the list.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a joke for that one. Yeah.
They can be deathless.
It can. It will.
Alright.
Ooh, soggy drop. I have not seen it, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to drink. You guys talk about.
Okay, has any of you seen it? Or am I the only one who's
No,
watched
I
this
was
like drop?
gonna watch it and then I didn't.
No.
So you're gonna have to take this one.
Okay, so when we're talking about Spice and Wolf, there was this thing I didn't get to talk about, which is how one of the things that is a bit annoying about Holo is that sometimes she kind of snaps into being more of a doteru than a waifu, and that kind of makes it a bit weird because it's like, she is very hot, and clearly you're supposed to want to fuck her. So when she's kind of acting like your daughter, it's kind of weird because personally, I have no interest in fucking my daughter. Oh, look at that! We're talking about Uzagi drop. Oh, anyway,
Oh!
Listen. Hollow
Listen,
is your daughter and your pet, and that's pretty cool. Don't you want to dot on a cute hot woman who's kind of a bitch? That's pretty cool.
Oh, the pet play angle I understand, but
Yeah.
Usagi Drop, despite having bunny in the name, is going for a different angle. That is not a pet play angle.
Look, we're not talking about the manga.
We're not talking about the
about the
manga.
manga.
We're really not. Okay, so the anime, I watched it ages ago, and it is a pretty nice, wholesome little thing about this guy raising his daughter, his adoptive daughter, who is legitimately pretty heartwarming because
Yeah.
she's his daughter, but also his aunt, because she's the legitimate daughter of his grandpa who died, and nobody wants to take care of her because she's an illegitimate child. This guy who's just kind of not doing anything with his life is like, that's shitty. Fuck you all. I ain't gonna raise her. And it's a very cute, wholesome little story about this guy learning to be a dad and learning to connect with this girl who, she also struggles with socializing, with connecting with Hina first because she's young and there's all this crazy shit happening in her life where her real dad died, and no, then she doesn't really understand why everyone's so hostile to her. But it's all about him trying to connect with her, getting her to feel better, and then getting to really build a family with her, and it's legitimately very sweet. I don't remember really sticking with it that much. I don't like, if you gun to my head, tell me one scene that happens in Uzagi Drop. I do not remember. I think at some point the girl gets sick and like he takes care of her or something. I think at some point he meets another, like he meets a single mother who's taking care of her sons, and there's like hints of romance between the two. They don't go that route apparently. And yeah, it's kind of memorable, but it's not bad.
So if hypothetically, let's say, I don't know, like if this was really crazy, this is really crazy out there. Let's say this girl, Rin, grows up and marries this older character. Is that A, wrong? And B, is that incest? Because I was under the impression that it was not incest, but would that be incest?
Well, I
Well-
mean, it's his aunt, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
There's
technically.
Was it
that, but like at least through Brazilian law, like which is the law
Yeah.
that I know. Like
It means
incest
it's illegal
with
here.
incest with your adopted child is still incest, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to practice incest, make sure you're both the same age.
Mhm.
Is the stance that this podcast is.
Okay.
I only if the Freaks on Narrative officially sponsor Twincest. All other
Ooh.
forms of such cest is banned and should be illegal, but twins, there ain't no love in like two. There is only one type of true love in this world, and it is between two twins.
You
Oh,
know
boy.
what? You know what? I'll allow it.
I mean, I
Okay,
like another
so-
kind,
Official
but sure.
stance.
So for anyone who's watching and somehow doesn't know about the infamous Uzagi drop. So
Yeah, the
anime
drop that
stopped
happens at the end.
before something very bad happens in the manga.
The anime
Is it-
stops before a time skip. There's a
Yeah,
time skip.
there's a time skip,
She's
and
she's like nearing the end of high school after the time skip.
and it basically becomes an incest anime. 'Cause she falls in love with him, and I guess he reciprocates. Look, I've
He
never read the
does.
manga, but there is part of me that is curious to read it, if only to try and make sense as to why the fuck do you write a story that is half very wholesome, father and daughter, like taking care of each other and learning to be a family, and half actual incest.
Oh, it
No,
was
I'm-
actually it says on the background that it was released in Brazilian Portuguese. Oh, nice. And it was nominated for an award in 2011 for yeah.
we
for
really
whatever.
got we don't have Rosen Maiden, but we do have Uzagi Drop. Awesome.
Yeah, and like I know that Mao rankings don't mean shit, but very popular, very low score. People were really mad when that happened.
Yeah, it drops from
Yeah.
an 8.35 to a 6.95. That's 3-2,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
Look, if you manage to get below a 7 on Mel, something has gone very wrong.
Yeah,
Or everyone's just a fucking idiot.
Or everyone's
And-
just a fucking idiot. One of
and
those
let
two.
me
Shout out
Let's-
to Daichi's.
yeah, and let me say that like complicated relationships that are borderline or actually criminal are not things that put me off of a story. Like by
no.
themselves,
Yeah.
that is not something that
Represented well.
bothers me.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, represented
Um,
well, it's hot. Sometimes it can be hot. So Like,
Twincest.
I don't mind conceptually the fact that it is problematic. But
And
I have
after all, it is like a
never
story.
yeah, but I have never seen a single person who has read this that like thinks it doesn't come out of left field and immediately contradicts everything that came before. That's what people say, that it has nothing to do with the story at that point. It isn't like a fucked up like a Electra syndrome story. It's a story about
Yeah.
a guy learning to be a father to this person who does not have a father. It's literally a found family one by one. And then it just becomes incest at the end, and then it just stops. That's how it has always been described to me. So I feel like that's how it is, because everyone has said it. And it's very short, so it wouldn't be hard for me to like take a look at it.
Yes.
But I have no reason to believe that this is done in any like oh, this is fucked up but the interesting way. No, it seems to just be nonsense.
Yeah, like what gets me curious is that it really just makes me wonder what what is the point of it?
Yeah,
Because
what is the message?
yeah, like I said, nobody's like actually taking a scalpel to the series and like doing a deep dive, a deep analysis of the story
Yes.
and trying to understand why it's like this. And it made me think that maybe that could be an interesting thing to do because it's such an insane thing.
Who's
I
the
cannot
mangaka
imagine
for it?
anything else like it. The mangaka
Yumi
Yumi
Just
Unita.
oh, it was a woman.
Yeah.
So it does
I haven't
end
read any.
with them together, like the feelings being reciprocated, right?
That seems to be the
I think
case.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's hard to say when I have not read it because, like, I am comparing it to stories that show like incestuous relationships that are stories that I like, and they always portray the relationship as being something fucked up. Like even in the erotic side of things, like in
Yeah.
My Girlfriend's Not Here Today. Even though you are meant to find it hot, it also shows that it's bad that you do. Like it does not pretend that it's not fucked up. It's just like interested in exploring the fucked upness of it. Of course, I have not read the manga, so I can say for sure. But if it does not like discuss it at the end, that is weird. Like that is worrisome.
I think how this should have ended is Daikichi, the protagonist, he should have read Lolita and then went home.
Yeah,
I think that would have
to
I don't think you should go home after
home.
that.
To be clear, to another
Yeah.
home.
no.
Yeah, not that. I mean, like Lolita itself is a book that I have not read, but I
That
know,
is like
I know that,
that is
in the way it is written, the fact that the character constantly looks for justifications for what he's doing is itself the story telling you that it's wrong because he has to
Yeah.
look for the justifications.
I mean, it takes him a long time to get there. From what I'm aware, it is like he's just always been a pedophile, and he's always been like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this thing, but it is like a fucked up part of me. It's like, what am I supposed to do? And his wife dies, and he's just left there with his daughter, and he's just like, going insane, and that's why it's kind of like the most controversial masterpiece because like it's shows that dynamic and like that it is wrong, but it's also the only story willing to say that in that sort of way. I've never read it, but I actually do have a copy, and it's currently because my TV is fucked up. It's currently a stand. Yeah, the left half is stand. Yeah, like I'm standing the TV on it.
Oh. I was gonna make a JoJo joke, but
Oh, yeah. One side is Lolita, the other is Dante's Inferno. They're both propping up my TV.
I don't want to read it eventually.
you know,
Yeah.
having a stand called Dante's Inferno would actually be
That
pretty
is cool.
badass.
Inferno.
And it has nothing to do with the book. It like makes it so that forks raise from the ground or like stab you in the eye or something.
Oh, God of War reference.
Good of War.
Possibly.
No, it's probably a reference to Dante's Inferno, the video game.
It's
I have
probably in
actually never
reference to
played
the
that.
man that Jack House.
It's probably a reference to the tier where we're going to put these anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
I
so
think
get
it's
to
probably a
choose-
mistake. I think it's probably a mistake.
It's
but
probably a
Look.
mistake.
The anime
I
is
mean-
fine.
Like the anime is just the first half. You know,
Yeah.
the
yeah, that's
wholesome
I mean
part.
that is
Yeah.
that is what we're talking
Yeah.
about. We are rating anime, not the manga.
I think the anime is okay, like a B tier.
Okay. We'll put it there
It's
then.
fine. It's if the whole story was just that, it would be perfectly fine.
Dude, I see, Alan. The incest anime is better than the wife anime. Got it.
Mm,
Well, uh, hmm.
one ounce.
One
One ounce
ounce.
is a
This is
show
a soccer one, I think. No, baseball.
I
baseball.
have no idea what this is. And
One ounce.
honestly, the guy in the cover looks insane.
He is insane.
This doesn't look like one of the 100 most popular anime.
But it
This-
is.
This doesn't look like
Oh, it's not.
like a sports. This doesn't. This looks like an anime about a serial killer who kills people by pitching fastballs so hard their heads explode.
This looks fucking horrible.
Well,
Okay.
it's
It
not
looks
among
like
the
this.
the 100 popular anime. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah, I meant, top rank.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. One ounce is a story. It's directed and it's made by Studio Madhouse, and it's made by all the same people that made Hajime no Ippo and Kaiji.
Oh,
See, it has the same voice actor as Kaiji and Akagi, also voices the main character here, Tokichi. It is written by a guy, I can't remember the fucking mangaka, but it's written by a guy who I think genuinely does write the best smart characters in fiction. Like, when it comes to writing characters and how they think, he is like maybe not the best in terms of anything else necessarily. But like when it comes to mind game stuff, when it comes to thinking and strategizing and solving problems, he is the best at it. Yeah, fucking Shichiro, what is it? Shinobu Kaitani. There we go. Yeah, he also made Liar Game, which
Liar Game.
has a bad name, but I do genuinely think it is incredible.
I think
do
it's getting
actually
an
like it.
anime
What is Liar
currently,
Game?
It is.
and it looks
What is
horrible.
Liar Game?
It looks
It looks
horrible.
It looks
boy.
horrible. I assure you, though, it is great.
Oh, this looks good.
It's this is good.
This
I
does
would
not look
genuinely
good.
recommend. No. Anyway, One Ounce is a story about a criminal guy who gets yeah, he's like a gambler criminal guy, and he gets kind of coerced into playing baseball. It's pretty solid. It's pretty good. It's kind of like if you enjoy stuff like House or those types of things where it's like this asshole guy but he's just like super smart in every single way, and he solves the problems while also just like over the top winning. Like there's all this cheating going on. There's all this guys trying to fuck him up. There's all these guys trying to like get him into like, well, here's the deal. If you win this game, we'll give you this sort of amount of money. But then they're trying to set him up to fail, and
Pitching him out will earn him 5 million yen, but giving up
Yes.
a run will cost him 50 million.
yes, exactly. There's all these elements to it. It is very tightly constructed. It's very. Oh yeah, there's also the soundtrack composer. I think. No, scratch that. I didn't mean that. Yeah, it's kind of like Kaiji, but a lot more palatable. I think. Akagi is Kaiji more palatable. Kaiji is more palatable than Akagi. One Ounce is more palatable than Kaiji.
Yeah, but it's also
you-
about fucking baseball.
It genuinely, not a problem.
Isn't that the
can
most
say this-
popular sport in Japan?
Yeah, it's one of the most popular. Definitely the most like popular American sports.
Mm.
I think in America people don't really give a shit about baseball anymore.
I mean,
It doesn't
they
seem like
kinda
it.
do.
doesn't
the most
seem like
popular is American football.
Yeah,
right.
football and basketball have definitely taken over.
I think baseball is more popular than basketball in America still.
Really?
I mean, people go a lot wilder over it when their team wins.
I mean, it's certainly the fans of baseball are probably still, but I think basketball just has like a far wider net. I don't know.
I don't know. It really
How?
depends.
And
Which is
that-
more
It
popular?
really depends. I think like East Coast
Oh
basketball.
yeah, that's
is
true.
more
Like
popular.
America's like a big place. It's kind of hard to. Certain areas will just have more of a favor
like,
to certain places.
I mean, like I think I think really like baseball versus basketball is honestly a region to region, city to city thing. Like
Yeah.
I think basketball is bigger in San Francisco, baseball is bigger in LA, for instance.
Okay.
But even then, like LA is a really good basketball team, but also has the Dodgers, which are one of the most one of the biggest baseball teams.
Yeah.
I mean, look, people here go fucking insane when the Dodgers win the World Series. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. Yeah.
Baseball.
Baseball.
More like baseball, am I right? Yeah.
How?
No,
Where does one out go?
it goes out of this world.
I would say it's a solid A tier. I don't think it's as good as Romeo's Blue Skies, but it's a pretty good time. It's a pretty. I mean, I think it's just a well constructed show. How are you sold? Are you guys on it?
I'm decently sold on it. I can,
Decently sold, yeah.
look, I'm not a sports person, but I understand baseball enough.
Yeah.
I
would say it's more for people that are into kaiji or
Yeah.
Akagi than it is for people that are into
I
baseball.
I fucking adore Kaiji, even though
Yes.
Kaiji can be Kaiji has some the games in Kaiji can drag a bit.
Yeah.
Looking at you,
I-
Pachinko.
Never felt that once,
Yeah.
genuinely. But
Like,
I think we're gonna get there.
drag
I
is
don't
the
know.
wrong word.
Is Kaiju on the list?
Should be.
like,
Maybe not though.
Maybe drag isn't quite the right word, but like
No, it's not.
it is hilarious how long some of those games go. The fucking Pachinko machine.
Yeah, the pachinko machine is.
Oh,
Hello,
it's,
Toykar.
Kaiji is.
Hey, Taikar.
Hey, Toyka.
So,
Yeah, Kaiji's fucking 8.26. This is like fucking. So it's just barely beaten out by fucking Spice and Wolf.
come on, it's so much better than Spice and Wolf.
So much better.
That's a fucking shame. Anyway, yeah, 1 ounce. 1 ounce is good. I would say I don't think it has the emotional appeal of Kaiji, but I think it has. It's solid. If you want to watch somebody be really fucking smart, and definitely check out Light Game. Maybe not the anime, but whenever it comes out, but definitely the manga.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. Well,
wait, I don't think I
AOB.
played Wordle today. Hold on.
oh,
ARB,
no.
well, you'll decide.
yeah, put it on low A. Put it on low A.
Oh, are we with ranking them within the tiers?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Parasite.
Oh, that's
wait,
what
wait, I'm playing Wordle.
We can't play Waddle on stream. That's bad. That's really bad.
Whatever.
Well,
Parasite.
we're
I've seen
professionals.
this one.
I've seen Parasite. So
I
what
have
are you?
not.
Holy crap! Toy Car Garden 2. What the fuck?
Not for adult.
Okay. Yeah, Parasite I saw like as a young boy, as a teenager, back when Tokyo Ghoul was. When I was a youngin', we had no Chainsaw Man, we had no Jujutsu Kaisen, we had to go for the
Cool.
good old fashioned Tokyo. And
Tokyo Part 1
just
is decent.
and
No,
just
it's
like
not.
It is.
all
it
those
is.
stories, it's the same. It's about normal world. but there's supernatural creatures, and then the main
Alien.
character, who's like, that is an alien, parasites. The main character, who's just your average teenage boy, well, he ends up running into all this, has an encounter with the monsters. But it's only like, don't worry though, it's only like half and half. So now he's kind of navigating his life, where on the one hand he's like a human boy going to human school, but also he's like transforming in like a monster dude. But then turns out there are other people who also have this half and half thing, and then they fight, and a bunch of people fucking die.
Yeah, it's pretty violent.
And Parasite is, from what I remember, is unique enough amongst it. I wouldn't say it like goes. I wouldn't say it's like just it isn't just Devilman again. I think it does enough unique things. Perfectly enjoyable. Perfectly fucked up.
It's different from all of those because it's not one of those manga about fighting the supernatural where it's like super shonen, very much about the action. The way it does action is very different, and you can kind of tell it from the visuals alone, where you would look at it and you would think like, oh, this is like a seinen about a really poor guy going through some fucked up shit. And it does hold it like that. Like the anime modernizes it in a way, but the action is nowhere near like shonen flashy. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's very unique from those, even though like story wise it is not. But it feels more earnest. It's not like you're watching the 200th anime of that year about guy with sword fighting monster on street.
Yeah,
it has a charm to it. It has a seriousness to it, but it also has a comedy. It has like one sexual joke that kind of lands.
Oh
because,
yeah.
Because that makes sense.
I do think actually the fact that like there is a relationship between the monster half and like an actual, I'm not just saying like a metaphorical, I mean like the parasite itself,
Yeah, like, the parasite is a guy.
Is a guy that talks.
It's a character.
I think that is unique.
Things I know about this show, that the parasite is a guy.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
voiced by
a character.
Has a really funny voice.
Fucking, is it Aya Hirano?
It is Aya Hirano, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, she did actually. It doesn't just sound like Aya Hirano. She does put on a voice of like a weird. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
And she goes, "Hey Shinichi, let me jack this cock to see what it does."
Yeah, well, he's like taking a piss at like a urinal, and he just starts jacking it.
So basically, the alien is always there, and he can't hide or stop talking to it. So it has all of these hijinks where he's going through normal life, trying to hide that there's something fucked up with his hand, and it goes through all the obvious jokes that you would expect. But because it's like a serious like seinen, something about it does not feel like juvenile, because we know that men are like in their 70s and still making these jokes, so it doesn't feel out of place like in a shonen where there's like randomly there's like a joke about like, I don't know, the protagonist of Maggie liking tits, and like, well, that does not fit anything that I'm seeing. Why is this shit fucking here? Like, it doesn't tell me anything about the character dynamics, but it's here because it's for boys, therefore pervy. Like, this does not feel pervy in that sense. And it's also it just doesn't waste a lot of time in there. Most of it is about this guy going out on the street, and then Migi feels another alien, and then they fight, and it's pretty violent, and he has to kill people. And it has an interesting dynamics to the fight from what I remember, because Shinichi like is not in control of it. He's like trying to maneuver this gun that shoots by itself, basically. So it has like a nice chaoticness to it. I don't know how I would feel if I watched it again today, because it's a pretty old show by now. It's 12 years ago. So maybe like it doesn't hold up directing wise, but I remember being more than satisfied with it at the time. It also has this fucking
Yeah.
guy. You know this fucking guy. You have seen this fucking guy. don't you?
Oh, that guy. That's
If you've
very
ever
true.
wondered,
Okay.
yes, if you've ever wondered, it's from Parasite.
All right, now I know.
I don't even know where I saw that guy.
He's a meme of like
It's from the-
locking in.
Yeah, it's from the lock-in.
Look the fuck in.
Yeah, this fucking.
Oh damn.
Well,
Then open the GIF.
no, it's loaded.
There you go.
You've seen this guy.
Ah.
That guy is
Look.
like a. He shows up once. He's like just a serial killer that is so fucked up
Insensitive,
that
yeah.
he can sense. He's the only human that can sense who is or has an alien in their mind, because he like sees something there. And so yeah, it's like, oh, the humans are the real monsters all along. Oh,
Oh no!
Or well, this guy is the real
Just like
monster all
Hunter
along.
Hunter.
I remember there being something really cynical about it as well, where it's like, oh yes, the politician is an alien, and he's actually the most powerful of them. Oh, now we have to find a way
Yeah.
to kill. There's
That's-
something there of like, yeah,
Oh,
I can kind of
boy,
tell
an
what was
evil
going on.
politician.
Yeah, I can kind of tell what was going on in the author's head when this thing happened. Yeah, this guy. this fucking
No,
guy.
an evil politician.
An evil politician.
What?
Impossible.
Yeah, this is cool. Oh, also, I like the opening. Not the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Look,
got
I
that
think
on
Fear and
Anime
Loathing in
Music
Las
a few
Vegas.
times, and I
Yeah.
never got it right.
Look.
Oh, isn't
Human
this?
baby, where will we find out? Yeah, it's quite awesome.
For some reason, just I'm thinking of evil politician, and the guy I'm coming up with is the is the antagonist of Skate the Infinity.
Oh, that's a pull.
I mean, he is a politician. He is a politician as well as being, you know, whatever the fuck else is going on
Does
with
he
him.
skate with you?
He does.
Oh
He does
man,
skate.
Damn.
he's so hip with the kids. That's what you vote for him.
No, he's no. He wears a mask, you see, while he's skating. This is like he's secretly a politician, but he's also the top dog in the local
so
skating,
fucking insane.
the local skateboarding world, and he's extremely fucking evil. That
Oh,
show
man.
is completely insane. It's great. I love
Sounds
it.
like a fun time.
It's great.
Well, we're doing Parasite.
No. Oh, this is
Wanna go
also
into the cut?
no. This is also one of the sex anime where they have sex.
Evil flamenco skateboarder who also happens to be a member of the Japanese diet.
Yeah. Yeah, Parasite's good. I like it. I haven't seen it in since I was a teen. Since I
Yeah.
was probably Shinichi's age, but I do like it.
Yeah, I have to go off of my memory from having seen it, so I don't know if this would hold up, but I would put it at like the very bottom of it.
Yeah, I can put that. And it definitely seems like I see the manga be held up as like a great sign-in. So, generally, like when I see like a recommendation charts, I always see Parasite up there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, it probably still holds up.
All right.
Now this is one I was genuinely really surprised was up here, but it is.
Is this just
fucking the Doraemon movie. Fucking
Yeah, I was going
31.
to ask,
Fucking
like, what?
Nobita's Steel Army. Yeah, number 31 is there.
Doraemon 31.
Yeah,
Shin-
Shin Nobita's
So
Steel Army.
one thing that happens sometimes is like if a show has like 9 different iterations, it's
Yes.
common that the late ones have very high ratings because only people who went through the first 8 have scored that. And if they went through the first 8, they probably really like it.
Yeah.
I imagine that this you can just watch out of order.
Oh, you can just watch
Most
this.
likely, yeah.
You can just watch this.
Yeah.
You get the idea. Like, it's this long Doraemon's a long running show about a boy who fucks up in every single. He is just the biggest fucking loser in the world.
And he happens
He's
to
not.
be friend with an alien robot who has a bunch of
Yeah.
gadgets.
Who's sent by his grandson from the future, sends him this robot friend to kind of help him out, and that's the whole show, and it has like 1 billion episodes, 1 billion movies. I've tried to sort of get into Doraemon as like a Shin-Chan fan. I've been like, I should give this one a go. There's another two, Stand By Me Doraemon, which is a 2-part movie series that's like 3D animated. Sucks, but it's also rated like above an 8 overall. Nobita's Steel Army, on the other hand, I actually do fuck with this. I actually genuinely think this is a really. It is on the movie list. I
right.
genuinely do. I genuinely think this is a really fun, cool, just like, yeah, just robots from outer space come down and start fucking shit up, and it's just this big grand adventure, and it's awesome. It's just cool. It's just cool.
It's just
It's
cool.
I would say it's Gurren Lagann for babies, and I and I mean that. It is
Well,
cool.
then.
Gurren Lagann for 8-year-olds. Gurren Lagann for 8-year-olds, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
So Doraemon, he's a
Anyone
cat, right?
see? Yeah, yes, he's a cat. He's a cat.
Zenda Claus.
Why
Zenda
does
Claus.
I really
Yeah,
need to
giant
know one
robot
thing
Santa
about
Claus.
Doraemon.
Yes,
Why does he not have ears?
because he doesn't have ears.
But then he doesn't look like a cat at all.
Actually, why doesn't he have ears? That's a good question. That's probably a joke that's been made. I just haven't seen enough Doraemon to really know.
I see.
But yeah, he just doesn't have ears.
Because apparently he has a sister and she has ears.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
I think Doraemon has a tail, but I don't know.
He's a weird guy. I don't know.
I
he rubs me
to be
the
honest,
wrong way, not gonna lie.
to be honest, I don't really like. I enjoyed this movie. I don't think I really care all that much about Doraemon or Nobita as like characters. Like Nobita is like he kind of goes up and down, but he is generally just like this loser. He's a coward. He's not smart, even though he looks like a nerd. He's not smart. He's not strong. He's not athletic and all. He's just made to be up as a fuck up in every single way possible, and gets help via these gadgets. Fucks up, and then it's kind of like Jimmy Neutron if you just like Jimmy Neutron just had like a robot to give him the gadgets instead of Jimmy Neutron building the gadgets themselves and being this funny little dude character. And I don't think it's that interesting. Shin-Chan clears. Easily better. Just watch Shin-Chan. Way better.
I
Doraemon.
love Shin-Chan.
Doraemon's. It's fine. It's fine. But this is fun. I like this.
Alright. I cannot imagine anyone else has watched this, right?
Nah, nor am I going to.
I don't know. B tier, I guess. I think it's fun, but I don't think it's like. Yeah. It's
Above or
definitely
below?
is like just.
Above, I mean.
Oh,
looks like
I'd say
it's
it's
below
above.
the-
We will watch Doraemon eventually. We'll watch this movie eventually, but I think everyone's opinion of it will just be like, yeah, that was pretty fun. That was cool. That was nice.
I can't wait for us to get to another anime that I have watched, but I have no idea what the next one is.
Psychopath.
Psychopath.
Oh,
I
that's
watched
okay.
one episode of this
I watched
a
one
long
episode
time
of
ago
this a
and
long
dropped
time
it
ago.
immediately.
I've
I,
seen the
I wouldn't say
whole
I
show.
dropped it, but it's a Butchkin. It deserves to be seen eventually.
So, were you guys not sold when in the first episode a woman was eating another woman's pussy, puss,
Wait,
and
what?
and yeah, and the woman getting a pussy eaten is like this cool lady in like a lab coat, and she's like smoking a cigarette.
Okay, close
No, I think it's weird when you characterize a
workplace.
female character with that kind of sexuality because it does not feel human. It's
You
like
don't eat.
no, I
pussy
do not
at
eat
the
pussy in the workplace. No, especially not while smoking.
What?
Oh yeah, that seems pretty bad. Like, I don't think though that smoking and pussy
It's
eating go together very well.
No,
yeah.
actually, quite
Well,
famously,
a lot of
like
people have
cigarettes
that
make
fetish.
vaginas taste terrible. It changes the taste of it. Like coffee and cigarettes do change it, and it actually
Yeah.
makes it taste worse. Kind of like
So I've
like if you
heard.
eat more pineapple, it makes
Yeah.
semen taste better. Also, I've heard.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that too.
that one I'm pretty sure is just like scientifically true. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
This is all scientifically true. Also, I've heard.
Yeah, no, Psychopaths, very famous show for being dark and broody and violent, while still having an aesthetic that is like very anime to the point where you could probably fall into it having no idea what it is about. Like this show does not look like Nationalize, for example. It
No.
still looks very 2010s anime, which is probably what got a lot of people into it.
No, I just like I just kind of like opened up the first episode of this. I don't even. Probably over a decade ago at this point. Watched like most of the first episode and went, yeah, I'm not feeling this, and then went and watched something else. So that's my experience with Psychopaths. I don't know.
It's funny
Seems
how
like
they
a
have
show.
these giant fucking guns. They look kind of goofy.
Yes, they are cool.
Yeah,
It's over the top in a way. I think it is. I think that actually has called like is a divide for some people. Where like for some people it's like this. They went into it for like a grounded sci-fi police procedural show. Something more like Standalone Complex. I'm not sure how. I'd say it's grounded. I think Standalone Complex is grounded, but Psychopaths has these big old guns, these huge guns, and they shoot. And then when it shoots you, you just like explode. You just like explode.
You just
like
Yeah.
you morph, and it's like either
I've seen
that's
I
like
saw that, and like that's kind of what made me go, I'm not really feeling this. Like,
either it's like
I can't
just felt a
fight
little
this.
gratuitous. That just
either
felt
it's
a little,
really
like,
cool,
little
and you're
much.
like, this is exactly what I'm going for. Or
Amy
This
that
ruins
ass
it.
looking up Caligula on Google. That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, because at the end of episode 1 of Caligula, a guy with a giant revolver appears, and I pressed ask and closed the tab immediately because it's the dumbest looking thing I've seen in my life. So I was looking for that frame.
Yeah, like it's like, yeah, one of the first things that happens in the show is the gun is like, this person who's clearly freaking the fuck out is dangerous and is going to commit a crime, and then explodes her.
Huh.
Yeah, explodes the
like-
guy. Yeah.
So the guns talk?
No. So it just basically in the setting, right? Everyone is connected up to this network that's like it kind of reads your mental stability. Like, how likely are you going to commit a crime? How likely are you going to like go insane and like, and so once you reach that threshold, the police come after you, and they try to help you out. But if you reach a certain point, they just shoot you with this gun, and you just Akira morph blob, and then you explode. There
It's
are,
cyberpunk.
and for like the most part, it's like a perfect society because everybody and it does go out of its way to sort of show that, that like we are dealing with mainly just we're seeing the sides in which all of it's flawed. But every time we're not doing it, it shows perfectly where like everyone would be satisfied in this setting. Everyone for the most part is just fine. But we only see like the fringe cases of people going insane. And yeah, it's about systems, it's about authority, it's about yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes some cool places. I don't think it's the most interesting cyberpunk sci-fi fucking how is society constructed anime in the world.
From what I've
Or story.
gathered, the big twist is like, oh, the system that determines how, like whether they're beyond helping is flawed. And it's like, yeah, no shit.
Yes.
Also, I don't know, I don't know why you'd construct it such that, yes, the police cannot help you. Therefore, let us explode you.
Yeah, because
Makes
if
for
you
an
just
interesting visual, you get.
if you just kill all the people that are bad, eventually you'll just have like a 99% good people.
Yeah, that's
You'll
how
have
it
a very
works.
small population,
As
but
everybody knows, that's how it works.
Yeah,
yeah.
certainly. Certainly someone will decide who is right and who's wrong, and that person will be correct 100% of the time.
And then like the antagonist of the show is somebody who just like has no emotional or like they just don't care about committing crimes. They just do it anyway. It's like, oh, I just feel fine. I can stab a person. I don't care. And so the system isn't able to read him or like because it reads mental stress and stuff, not just pure sociopathic doing whatever I want. And yeah. And then there's this other guy. I don't know.
It
Two
sounds
people.
kinda dumb.
It's kind of dumb, but it's got some cool stuff.
It sounds really dumb.
That's Urobuchi again. Everything he makes is fucking stupid.
Hey.
But it's cool.
Zing.
But it all works somehow.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're going to talk
So-
about something much dumber right after this.
Oh boy.
If I'm gonna rank Psycho-Pass, he's probably a B tier.
It sounds like a B tier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Hellsing.
Hellsing Ultimate. Who here has seen
I
Hellsing
actually
Ultimate?
have
I-
only ever seen the first episode of Hellsing, the original, and I've never gotten around to Ultimate. So I'm gonna let you guys yap about
I
it.
haven't seen
none
two-
of either.
I have seen 2 episodes of Ultimate. I remember them being pretty cool, but I was watching in like a really shitty website that had a super low quality. So yeah, that wasn't great, but I remember it being cool. There's some hot women. There's an old man with string. There is
an old man with
who
string.
goes amen.
Amen.
It just seems like an anime about a lot of cool people being cool, kinda. Yeah.
Pretty much. It's just cool vampires.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
It's a
There's some
very
Nazis.
it's a very dumb rule of cool, balls to the wall. I wouldn't say high octane because it's kind of slow paced and scenes drag a little. It has that production where things don't move that much, but it kind of drags, so it gives you a sense of gravitas. It's significantly better than the normal Hellsing anime, which is honestly just bad. That show is just bad. goes
one I haven't
nowhere.
watched.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Hell's
didn't
Note
hear
today.
Brazil, weird enough.
Yeah, I did for some reason.
Yeah.
But Hell's Note is definitely dumb, but it's a dumb show that knows that it's dumb, and it's like super like theatrical in like
Yeah.
these characters like show up and look absurd. They look like fighting game characters walking out in the streets, and they're always up to some violent shit. Alexander Anderson is always killing someone. Alucard is always laughing at someone. Victoria is always terrified, but then becomes a badass by the end. I really remember the scene where she grabs this woman's head, presses it against the wall, and starts running, pressing her head against the wall until she shaves off her entire head and only the neck's left behind.
Wow.
That one's pretty cool. Like,
Kratos.
yeah. So it's that kind of like nonsense that works.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fuck it, you killed a bit. Like that kind of action. But it does work, but it's dumb. It's very dumb. It's very teenager in that sense.
Yeah, I think it knows what it is and it excels at that. I haven't seen it, but I do think it does seem to be like one of the best things at doing what it does, which is the coolest characters doing the coolest shit, and it's bloody and it's gory and it's hellish, but it's also cool. And yeah. I would love to watch this at some point. I'm very
Yeah. Yeah, like at one point, Alexander Anderson, yes, he goes, "Oh, in order to defeat a monster."
God's Assassin Saint.
Yeah, God's Assassin.
Generator
K. Anderson. At one point, he goes, "Well, in order to defeat a monster, I have to become a monster." So later turned into the monster of God when fused with Elena's nail.
Oh man.
Which is this Christian relic kept by the Vatican that is like a nail that he like hits on himself. I don't remember where. And it's like recreates his body in a cellular level. It's fucking insane. Yeah, and for some reason it's like a character sheet. Like this really feels like an action, like a fighting game. That's how everything in it plays out. The characters are constantly like crawling away, half dead, and being saved by circumstances. That happens like 7 times. Yeah, it's Tekken. The guy throws you from the mountain, so you go back up and you throw him from the mountain.
Yeah, and then you look at the camera with the most shit-eating smirk ever.
And then a third guy throws you off the mountain again.
Yeah, there's Ceres. She looks the same throughout the whole thing, but she's cool.
Big boobs. Always good.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't know why you guys are gonna rank it. But
I think this one's just Amy because I've watched very little. Chroma has watched nothing. So it's on you. It's on you.
It's probably like a high.
okay.
All right.
It's definitely fun, but it's not the kind of thing that will like connect with you in any way.
No. Unless you really care for it. Like if you're like a Castlevania like nut, you might like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is also if you like Devil May Cry, this is for you.
Yes. If you watched Hell of a Boss or fucking Has Been Hotel and were like, man, I like this cool hell stuff, but this is like gay. Why are we singing music? This is gay. This is for you.
Yeah. If you've played Helltaker or Res Doujinshi of Helltaker, you're going to like this one. Yeah, I'd say like top of the from what we have here.
Alright, works for me.
Kano.
Someday
Right,
I have to
watch.
Someday I have to finish Bakada to see if I'm wrong, or if the rest of the universe is wrong.
Bakano's fun.
Yeah,
I like
I
it.
liked it.
I've tried to watch Bakano 3 times. I dropped it on episode 4 3 times.
I think it's fun. It's got a style to it. It's got all these crazy characters. All this crazy stuff happens. And I don't know. I think it's just like a neat, solid experience. I don't think it's the greatest thing ever made necessarily, but I think just like it has a little of something for everybody. It has enough memorable characters and moments. You know,
Memorable
I'm always
characters with stupid names.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna remember the part where Jacuzzi, who's just like crying the entire time, and he's like, well, it's so when it's really serious, then I'm gonna stop crying so I can protect the girl I love, who I've been married to for 10 years and have never had sex with.
Oh boy, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I remember him saying that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did he say that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It is
I mean, that is
believable
the
that you
vibe.
would say that.
That is
yeah.
the vibe.
I always remember Isaac and Miria. They're a really
Of
fun
course.
couple characters.
Media.
Me when I'm
I-
immortal and don't even realize it.
Yes. That part where the immortal guy gets like one of the guys who becomes immortal gets like concrete shoes and is dropped to
Oh
the bottom of the
God,
ocean, so he's
yeah.
just forever drowning.
Oh, they do take him
Incredible.
out of there
Eventually, but he's just constantly dying, drowning, regenerate, coming back to life. Yeah, there's just like so many moments that I can name that I'm just like, man, this is hit after hit of a hit
Fucking
of like,
rail tracer.
yeah, just I've only seen it once. Memorable as shit.
Yeah.
A lot of cool characters.
I think-
Is it as good as Durara in my mind? Maybe.
It's better than Durarara, in my opinion.
But Durarara is also doing like a lot more. It's like doing this same thing in like an entire city, and it's trying to tell a lot larger narrative over the course of all these different events. This is like a light novel. This is one light novel, and it definitely feels like that. This is like one tightly knit 300 pages.
No, isn't- I'm pretty sure this is. It's
Three.
3 books. It's 3 books.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
3 that
Yeah.
are kind of haphazardly slapped together.
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
point is that the 3 books follow different groups of characters, but all end at the same place. So it adapted all 3 of them in the same timeline.
Kinda. So book 1 takes place earlier than book 2. I think book 2 and 3 are both the train.
Says that that's 4 books actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Mostly 4 books.
either way, it's cool.
Yeah,
It is.
the 4th book is the OVA.
Yeah, this is just one that I have to actually sit through and watch, because if you describe it to me where it's has this really like ensemble cast of characters and things only come together at the very end, it sounds like my kind of thing. But I remember constantly being, I see nothing here that tells me that something interesting is going to happen beyond the constant teasing of look how quirky these people are, and that is not enough for me.
I honestly I don't even know what the point of Bakano is, other than being a story told in that way specifically.
Yeah, it does feel like it's very much about the actual like playing the structure and stuff.
Yeah, which can be fun. Like it can work as an exercise. I just remember being a lot of people have this as like this is one of the most different anime you'll see. But it feels different without feeling interesting. So I kept looking for, okay, what's interesting about this? It can't become good after episode 4. It has to be good before then. And I kept not finding it, and I saw it 3 times, like when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I was an early adult, and in none of those 3 times I found something interesting to continue past episode 4.
I do think it takes a while to get going, yeah.
Yeah, which
But
is like
I saw
interesting
enough
because
compelling stuff to
because
keep
I'm the
going.
person that likes the long stories. So something taking a long time to get going is not an issue for me. But this anime, like, it bleeds with style. It hits you on the head with like quirky people and like chaotic jumping ahead, which is jumping around from like different perspectives. Which again, all sound like things that I like, but none of those individual things are a story that I'm interested in. I don't give a fuck about any of the people I meet on the first 4 episodes. Like none of the things that any of the Naruto are interested in. I remember going, oh, there is something supernatural here with this alchemy shit. This girl's an homunculus. Okay, this is cool. But I'm not seeing any of it. I'd rather be seeing that story. So maybe I would have the very like weird opinion that the light novel is better as separate linear stories. But I only know that when I actually watch the fucking game. So I've seen a third of it 3 times, which should have been enough for me to just see the whole thing once. But I did not do that.
Yes.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Perhaps.
Yeah. It's a decent time. It's cool.
Fine. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Bacano. I enjoyed it. I definitely remember some things from it. But long term, it didn't leave a lasting impression on me.
No.
Just thought it was good.
Yeah, I think because it's so short and easy to get into, it has that sort of it has Western appeal, you know? It doesn't feel too Japanese. It's just like a nice, well constructed show. I think everyone fucks with it, and that's why it's like rated so high. It's like yeah, everyone likes it. It's just kind of good. It's like a
Banger
Death
OP
Note.
too.
Yeah, opening's cool. It's cool. And I'm feeling probably like another B tier. B for Bacano.
For Bacano, yeah.
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 Rose of
The Rose of
Versailles.
Versailles.
I don't
Now-
think any of us have seen it.
Yeah.
I will raise my paw. I'm a huge Dazaki head. I love Osamu Dazaki. I love Ashita no Joe. One of my favorite anime ever made. I love Aim for the Ace. I recently just finished watching Onisama E, and I loved that as well. I've seen a lot of Dazaki stuff, and I do plan to watch everything Dazaki has ever made, directed. This one is like the one that I'm like yet to get to. Seems like a classic in every way. Both the manga and the anime are widely beloved. He only directed the second half, but I will be watching it anyway. And yeah, Rose of Versailles. It's about a girl who dresses up as a boy, and some French politics shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, this
That's
is
pretty cool.
basically tailor-made for me, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it at some point.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally about the lead up to the French Revolution and the French Revolution and gender bullshit. So
Yes. The yeah. Yeah, the only I don't know. I mean, I've seen Onisama E recently, and I'm like, I need a short break from Dazaki before I jump to another one. But this will probably be my next. Yeah.
I
It's
guess
cool.
none of us have watched it.
No.
Alright.
So we can put it on like a plan to watch tier. Because
Yeah.
me and Chroma 100% plan to watch this.
Alright.
Well, it should be below mistake, I guess.
Oh, for sure.
If you want.
You are... Okay, yeah. Don't delete that. Yeah.
Just PTW.
TW.
Cross Game
Oh, great.
is also a baseball anime.
Another baseball anime. Hell yeah.
Have any of us seen this?
I have not.
No.
And if you've seen
No.
it, no. Okay.
Oh, well.
It
Well,
Planet-
there you
Barakamon!
go.
Barakamon.
Barakamon.
This one's great.
I have not seen Barakamon. I've read the first volume of the manga, and I liked it. I've actually seen the prequel, Hanada-kun. I actually have seen all of
Oh,
Hanada-kun.
fucking Honda-kun.
Hanada-kun,
Honda-kun
yeah.
sucks.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
It has one joke, and it's not a very good joke.
It's
Like
definitely-
One Punch Man.
It's definitely that joke is definitely done better in Angel Densetsu. If anybody's
Yeah.
ever read that manga, the joke where it's like everyone just misunderstands this weird antisocial
Yeah.
guy, and
I
then all
mean,
this crazy stuff
The
happens.
joke in Honda-kun is that Honda thinks everyone hates him,
Everyone hates him, but everyone loves him,
but everyone
Or is
thinks
scared of him.
awesome and loves him.
or is scared of him because you think he's like badass.
I mean, he thinks everyone is like bullying him.
Yes.
Angel Densetsu is like everyone is scared of this guy because he has a really scary face, but he's actually really nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Not
it's
for the
real.
better.
Yeah.
Yes, but like Angel Densetsu is even more like this guy's like bold, like no eyebrows. He's got like sharp
Yeah.
teeth. He's like really fucking lanky. He just like looks like a fucking demon.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
But he's a sweetheart, and he's great. Angel Densetsu, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what about Barakamon?
Good time.
Barakamon
I don't know.
Basically,
Yeah, what do you think?
So, this guy, Handa Seishu, right? He's a calligrapher, but he doesn't really have his own style. He's very skilled. He's very technically skilled, right? He's very good at what he does, but there's nothing really special about his work outside of just the pure quality of it. And someone calls him out on it. He beats that guy up. He gets basically exiled from the calligraphy scene for it. And while he's living on this island, he starts to develop as an artist. Because just away from just like gaining these experiences, and like actually sort of living outside of his craft, and starting to integrate that into his work. He starts to actually have fun with it,
Yeah, through this community of people.
Yeah, he learns to have fun doing making his art, rather than it just being about perfect lines and perfect perfect strokes and
Is calligraphy the best
reproducing these characters.
tool for that type of story though? Like
I
calligraphy
mean,
does seem like it is supposed to be like no, you're supposed to be picture
Not
perfect. The
really.
lines need to be perfect.
it's
I don't think so.
It's complicated because it's the thing about calligraphy is, I mean, the thing that gets repeated a lot within the show is that his characters look like they came out of a practice book.
Huh.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, they're perfect, but there's not much artistry to them.
Because if I understand it correctly, like the thing that makes like Japanese calligraphy interesting as an art piece is that you have such a limited space and duration to communicate something that it's like explosive. You have even less space than poetry, than a haiku. It's a single character most of the times, or just a couple characters, and you'll do that thing so many, like thousands of times in your life, that finding a way to not be bored and like just
Yeah.
mechanical is a part of the appeal.
It's like it's it's very much about the way you write the stroke, right?
Mm.
Like how much force you put into it, how much.
It's about the flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the meaning you are trying to convey by drawing this stroke this way, right? This stroke of this character this way.
I see.
Um,
Yeah, that's fine.
and right,
Fun.
and it's just the show is very much him learning to get more playful and more out there with his art. Through just like having
And in
adventures
life.
on this and in life, just through having adventures on this island, and like right like the local kids just dragging him out to have fun. Because like this is a guy who's basically just like spent his whole life doing calligraphy and nothing else, right? So like we're going fishing. right it's just like just the local kids just dragging him out to go fishing, or right, or
Nice.
he fucking just like goes for a hike and gets lost, and he just like and he's just looking up at the stars, right, and he realizes that he's lost literally in his own backyard.
No.
Or the very first episode, there's a scene where this little kid, right, the pretty much the other main character, is like, yeah, the sun setting over the sea looks really great from the top of that wall, and he's like that's a really high wall to climb, and she's like, yeah, it's a wall, it's there to climb. What's the point of a wall if you don't climb it? Right?
Yeah, the contrast between
right?
like the two
Right? Like
personalities.
like if you see a wall, you have to try to get over it. Right? You don't just stop. You don't just stop. If there's a wall in your way, climb over it. Right? And if you fall, then at least you tried.
Have you read the manga at all? Does it go on for longer, or does it adapt the whole thing?
The manga goes on for longer, but I think
Okay.
I think the anime is enough. I think it ends at a good point. The anime was enough for me, I think.
Nice.
Well, has anyone else watched it?
I have not seen this show. Though I might one day.
Yeah, I will.
On Chroma.
Yeah, where do you place it?
I'm gonna say like high A. It's
All
not. I don't think it's quite goated, but I think it's pretty high up in A.
All right.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Sounds like a good.
I feel like I wouldn't like it as much as Romeo, but I'm not gonna fight for that. I don't mind too much. Nausicaa.
The movie,
Goated.
the game.
The official.
I don't think there's a game.
The not quite
the
official.
Movie, the manga, the movie.
Not quite the first official Ghibli, but
movie.
people call it a Ghibli.
Yeah.
It pretty much is.
But it's it's Ghibli. Ghibli, whatever.
So
Ghibli.
What do you think about Nausicaa?
Ghibli? Oh, they're okay.
We're just talking about the anime movie. The manga is a masterpiece, and everyone here should read it. Yeah, it's
I
one of
think the
Miyazaki's
movie
best.
is- I think the movie is also a masterpiece.
But we're just talking about the movie, which I think is fine. I think it's visually stunning. One of the best looking things ever. But it's alright.
I think I really liked it. It has been a while. I think it was maybe like top 5 Ghibli movies for me. I kinda don't remember much about it. I remember it being kinda long.
How long is it? Scroll down a little bit.
Okay, it's almost 2 hours.
Oof.
But it was very engaging. It was very engaging through the whole thing. Like it builds this world that it explores pretty well, pretty subtly in a way.
Yes.
And like you get everything that's going on just by the visuals alone. It's pretty strong in that. You can definitely see the Ghibli DNA, and I think it's better than a lot of other Ghibli movies that try to do the same thing.
Yeah, I think because like it's about like a relationship between humanity and nature, which was what most of them are about. And Nausicaa does this great ability of showing the personality of the world and its like environments. It has a very strong aesthetic. It doesn't quite look like any other. It doesn't quite look like any other fantasy world. Even if there are some things that are similar, it's like it has like a very unique aesthetic to it that isn't really found anywhere else. And yeah, you can see why why Nausicaa is so passionate about life, not just other people, but in her village, but also the life in general of nature and these animals and these giant bug creatures, and why this other lady is like, well, these things are just fucking killing humanity. I'm just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Man, fuck these bugs. Kill them.
Yeah, there are a lot of bugs.
Don't
A lot of
kill
bugs.
the own.
Kill them.
No.
Kill the sandworms.
Yeah, why is there no girl in Monster Girl Encyclopedia? This big old bug
This
girl with a
fat
big old
bug
shell.
girl. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ah, cute.
Oh, I have no take on it
You
whatsoever.
never watched Nausicaa?
I've never touched Nausicaa. Never seen a single
That's-
scene from this movie.
Kind of
Well,
really surprising.
You have to remember, I never cared about Ghibli in my life.
Not any of them.
It's not that I don't think any of them are good. I never cared.
Okay.
The first good Ghibli movie I saw was the cat one. That's the first good
Cat
Ghibli
Returns.
movie I've seen.
That was good, yeah.
That is fun.
I don't
Yeah,
care
Ghibli
about
has some-
Spirited Away. I don't care about The Secret Life of Ariete. There was another one that I saw that
don't
I.
think
I
anyone
like-
cares about them.
I like a rarity.
I remember finding Ariete and Omoine no Marnie actually bad,
Fucking Marnie.
like legit
Marnie's
bad
Not very
movies.
good, yeah.
Don't even
And-
talk to me about Marnie.
And Spirited Away just like whatever. Not bad, but whatever. I
like
struggle to relate to Ghibli because so much of it is about childhood memories. And I have no
Yeah.
fondness for my childhood. I had one of the most uneventful childhoods in human history. So I feel
You
no
had
emotion watching
no
it.
amount of whimsy, no amount of, running around, climbing a tree.
None of that I look back like wanting to return to it. I'm like, wow, that's
I
fucking
mean-
stupid childish shit. Only that.
I mean, I think like the appeal of Ghibli is like the appreciation of life. It's not like the most honest. I would that be the word? Where it's like it's not trying to be. It's not trying to say things about life that are like with like an unflinching eye. It's trying to be more about they're just like the appreciation of this aspect of life, and like Spirited Away, spoiled little brat, being a piece of shit, and learning to work and grow up and like responsibility and just be a better human.
I don't
And
really feel that Chihiro's the brat.
she was at the beginning.
I mean, she's more just acting up a bit because she's moving away from everything she's ever known.
Moving away.
You know.
Yes. And her parents are very greedy people who just eat free food. They are very bad.
Yeah, like it was always kind of weird to me how it kind of seems that the movie is like, oh, she has to become a proactive adult who gets in there and gets shit done. But the only reason why she didn't get transformed to a pig is because she wasn't proactive, because she was cautious and didn't just eat the food.
Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, I think Spirited Away is here. Yes, it is.
We'll get
fuck
to
it.
it.
You want to just
Yeah.
rank Spirited Away now? Do you want to rank Spirited Away now?
let's
Yeah.
Spirited Away.
Why not? Where are you putting out to the Perdita?
Solid B. I enjoy it aesthetics immensely. I love the manga even more, and I would 100% rewatch this movie. Maybe I'll appreciate it more. But for the most part, it's just like an aesthetic animation powerhouse that I really enjoy. But it's
I
not
put it
near my top 5.
much higher, but
I would put at least on A.
Okay,
yeah.
we can bump it up to A then.
Wait, I think I'm blind. I can't find it. Oh, found it.
Spirited Away is next
Just
to
I
Joe
have
and
to
Mob
complain.
Psycho.
Yeah, so I always find it weird how
It's weird that Spirited Away
Ghibli,
is so,
like, they have this thing where it's like this coming of age story about learning to deal with responsibility, but it's
Yes.
told from like the perspective of a 10-year-old girl. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That does not relate to reality in any way in these movies that people famously talk about how real and raw they feel emotionally. I look at that and I go, no, that's not how I feel at all. I'm sorry. No kid has to actually learn responsibility at 10, nor does it like tell me anything about myself. That like I'm seeing this 10-year-old kid
hold
learning
on.
about responsibility.
I was doing my
I-
taxes in middle school, but go on.
What the fuck are you, young Sheldon? What the fuck? Get out of here. No, it's I mean I think at like the age of like 10 or so is when you like get your first like paper round, is like when you first I don't know, go to the store and buy and buy like milk and sugar for your mom. Like it's that sort of age. It is that sort of age where it's like you're kind of first getting the taste of responsibility. At least
Yeah,
that's how it is like here.
The vast majority of kids in the developed world are not taking on, are not taking on this level of responsibility, but you
Yes.
do take on new responsibilities around this age usually.
I know, Amy, you grew
it's
up
not
with your
the same
iPads and your PC gaming and your Fortnite, and you never had to do. You just.
I'm older
like,
than you,
pressed the button.
motherfucker.
You just pressed the button and said, "Mom, give me my nuggies," and she came up and gave you your nuggies. But
Your chicken
us,
tendies.
us oldies, us boomers, we had to pull ourselves up with the bootstraps, and we got to go work.
You whippersnappers.
Yeah,
you
yeah, in
you
the
yearned
chimneys.
for the mine.
We
I
yearned
had
for
to
the
walk.
mines.
I had to walk to school uphill both ways in the no snow because it doesn't snow where I grew up.
Listen. When Steve was a 10-year-old boy, he yearned for the mines, and that's what he did. And
Yeah.
you just don't have that drive in you, Amy. You don't yearn for the mines quite the way Steve
No,
does.
I do not yearn for the mine. Nor do I think it has anything to do with Spirited Away, because the whole point is that she does not yearn for any of it.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
always a bit weird to me how people always talk about like, oh, there's like just a like it's a big like coming of age story, or like it's about her learning responsibility in the adult world. That is a weird
Not
read
really.
to me
Yeah,
because
that's everyone says
like
that though. Like,
yeah, but like because
yeah,
here's the thing that happens. Here's the thing that happens Spirited Away. Okay,
Yeah.
her parents are turned to pigs, and she
Yes.
has to work for this witch in order to undo the curse. She
Yes.
works for a bitch, and then this monster appears in the bathhouse who starts eating everyone, and the only reason she doesn't get eaten is because she still has like enough of a childhood innocence to not be blinded by his gold. While all the adults
Yes.
are like, oh yeah, good money, give me the money. So what saves her is not responsibility. What saves her is those the innocence of her
like a
gaze.
I
purity.
And then
I
after, hang on, let me finish. And then after that point, the movie stops being about her work in the bathhouse. She just goes off in a big adventure with her friends, and yeah, like it doesn't have anything to do with responsibility anymore. It becomes more about this love story with her and the dragon guy whose name I forgot.
Haku, I believe.
And it just kind of feels like I don't really understand very much where this read comes from. That's like, oh yeah, she learns responsibility, and it's like, yeah.
Well, she had already witnessed her parents sort of, all to greed and gluttony and stuff, and then also already watched all these people, like dive forward and take all this money from the No Face and stuff, when really what the No Face needed was just a good old bath. And I think it's like a metaphor in the same way that in the same way that bathhouses are about cleansing and stuff, and it is about community, and it is about washing yourself kind of your sins, I guess, maybe. And then it's this. I think it's the same thing here, where it's like you, as a person, are dirty and filthy and disgusting, and you're covered in ick and grime, and I fucking smell you from here. Ugh, ugh. And then you take a bath, and you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because able to have this
Yeah,
heart
help.
touch because of her, her childish view of things.
No. I mean, she may not care about money as much because she's a 10-year-old, and what is a 10-year-old going to do with a bunch of gold? But she is certainly had at that point in the movie had already learned plenty about, caring about the things that really matter. I guess.
Yeah, but
And also,
consider.
I'm not a huge fan of this movie, honestly. It's but like, yeah, I'm not sure the whole.
It's not as good. I mean, this story was done better in Kiki's Delivery Service.
It
I'll
was.
say
That's
that.
a
This
much
is
better
true.
movie.
But I think Spirited Away still does it well. It's still, I think it's a very Japanese movie. I think the more you kind of understand yokai and folklore, maybe there's maybe more to sort of sink your teeth into. And also like she does. I don't know. I think there's still. I don't know. I watched this movie in theaters like last year. That was like a reshowing, and it was like me and one other person. This woman who was sitting in the front row, and she was just like she just had like a single cup of coffee, and she was just looked like she was having a really fucking bad time. I don't know what her deal was. I don't know. She just looked. I just looked at her face, and she seemed absolutely miserable, just drinking coffee the entire time. And I was like, oh,
You should have walked over to her and be like, "Hey, we have a podcast where we talk about anime sometimes. Wanna be in it?"
yeah, that would be cool. No, I just sat in like the middle row, and yeah, closest I've ever gotten to an empty theater was that experience. At one time viewing of Spirited Away. Not like a 4K re-showing it either, just the movie, and it was cool.
Yeah, I feel like this movie is just. Is it a bad movie? Not by any means. Is it
No,
the best anime movie? The best Ghibli movie? I really, really don't see why people think.
Absolutely not.
Like,
it's
to this day, I've yet to actually hear any arguments as to why this movie is so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
certainly
people.
not. I mean, like Nausicaa is definitely better than this movie, for
Yeah.
instance.
I think people like don't talk about like the way they talk about Chihiro like does not feel representative of how much of it actually is about the whimsical fairy tale-ness of it, and they talk
Yeah.
way too much about the but look at the life lesson here when that's
Yeah.
actually a very small part of it.
Yeah.
yes.
I think the way people talk about this movie is not representative of this movie.
And it's like when people talk about Final Fantasy VII, they talk about how it's a big environmentalist story when it's a very tiny portion of the game.
Yeah. Look, it is as environmentalist as literally every other piece of media from that
Yeah.
point in time.
It's better than what it got replaced when it came to the top highest grossing animated movies. Another anime movie that is on this list
Oh boy.
showed up,
Oh,
and
boy.
I think Spirited Away is better than that movie, but we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that one later. What are you
Spirited
doing Spirited
Away.
Away now?
You know
This one I
what?
will say is a B.
Yeah,
I
I said at the beginning that we weren't doing movies, but are all of the movies on the top 100 here? Definitely not.
No, not all of them, because like some I think like Demon
The ones that
Slayer.
aren't,
I just
like,
have
part
demons.
of the
I just have
series.
Yeah.
like I just have Demon Slayer just on it. I don't have the Demon Slayer movie or whatever. Demon Slayer just represents all of Demon Slayer.
Okay.
And the most we have are the either standalone ones or like when it comes to Doraemon.
Oh, like
the
Chain.
Yeah, okay. We have the Chainsaw Man
Yeah.
anime as a stand-in for the whole thing. Okay.
Because I
not
feel like the Reze movie is going to go down in rank as it goes through, but I think it'll generally be in the top 100.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
probably.
Unfortunately,
We're
this
gonna
movie that
get
you have
to-
not seen.
The fucking show sucks. The
Have
actual
you seen
anime
the
itself
movie?
is terrible.
Have you seen the
Talk about
movie?
Chainsaw Man now.
No. Though
Okay, so you have no opinion on it.
I have read the manga though.
Yeah, which is not the movie.
Yeah, that's true. I will watch it and I'll give you my takes.
I'm also
Why are
not
we
seeing the
doing
Uma
weird?
Musume movie here.
It is there.
It
Yeah,
is?
next to Gurren
Next to Gurren
Lagann, the
Lagann.
Cinderella Grey.
That's not the movie.
I'll just we can just count that as all Musume if you want.
Oh, they're
Or just
very
Grey.
different. We'll have to count it as
Okay,
three.
then it's just
Oh,
Cinderella
boy.
Grey then. I think I made this before I'd actually seen any
By
amount
the
of
way,
Musume, so
we didn't put
Probably.
Nausicaa on A.
No, Nausicaa was B.
I think
We
didn't we decide to
agreed
move it
on
up to
A.
A?
Yeah.
I think you literally said the top of B.
No, we said A.
Oh, no, I
and
said
then
B.
The two of us
I
said
asked
A.
them, the two
Oh.
of them, and they said A. So
Okay.
Now Spirited Away can go to B.
Uh,
No, B.
C
Yeah,
tier.
go for it. I'm fine with B. I will not argue. K-On!
Okay. Oh boy.
Goated.
K-On!
Oh boy.
K-On! is
K-On!
a 10 out of 10 out of 10. One of
Indeed.
the greatest things ever made. I love it. I love it dearly.
I've seen the
Nothing
first
much more to say.
season. The first season is not a 10 out of 10. I'll tell you what.
No,
It's
The
not.
first
No.
season is not the first
No,
season.
it's-
No.
it's because like it was adapting the entirety of the manga, and the manga is fine. Definitely the anime definitely improves the manga
Oh yeah.
by 10, but like the season 2 and the movie are anime originals, and
They're fucking fantastic.
yeah, like Naoko Yamada is like when you compare like the how she talks about it, she was just like, this is just like Kakefly the mangaka is just like a dude making a manga, shitting it out. Naoko Yamada like grew to love these characters and put a lot more experience. Like a woman is a much better writer at fucking this story about teenage girls and their friendship and them
Yeah.
growing up through high school. She managed to do it a lot better. Yeah, it's like probably just like one of the best adaptations of anything ever. Like taking something so mediocre and making it into something that's like highly beloved, even like 16 years later.
Yeah.
Okay. So K-On! I hadn't watched it. I decided to give the first episode a try, and it's very beloved. Everyone seems to really love it. It seems, like something. It seems like an anime. I don't think I could watch an entire show of this. I'm sorry.
But it's fun. Did you see the part where Yui Hirasawa was on screen?
Yeah, and here's the thing.
You see the part where
Yui-
Yui Hirasawa was on screen.
Yui is kind of, the one of the mascots of the Freaks narrative, I guess.
Mhm.
The mascot.
One of the
them.
mascots. Yeah.
I legitimately felt secondhand cringe looking at her. She's
But sh-
too clumsy. I feel like
Great.
She is a dumbass.
I feel like Osaka from Azumanga Daioh would look at her and think, "Wow, you really are a mess."
Yeah, but
She's
like
just way too clumsy. Oh my god,
Osaka
it's
is
hard to
more-
watch.
more like okay, the first episode is certainly like kind of like clawingly like, man, because she gets into this really awkward situation of accidentally joining up for this light music club, and yeah. What guitarists are you into? Jeff Ubeku, Jamie Page. Yeah, that scene. That's a great
What
scene.
do you play? Castanets?
Yeah, it's fun. But that's not the entire show. That is not
It's
representative
not the
of the
entire
relationships
show,
for the entire
no.
show.
It-
Don't worry about it.
I feel this one is really not
Listen.
Even
for
within
me.
the first season, that's not what it's all
yeah,
about.
no.
Yeah,
I
listen.
cannot imagine
In the
myself
first
liking
episode, Yui's late for school. She falls over and she falls on her ass. And in the last episode of the first season, she's late for the gig, the play at school, and she runs, but she doesn't fall on her ass. She manages to catch herself and keeps running. Now tell me that isn't 10 out of 10 development. That is character development.
it.
And that's just the first season,
And of
baby.
course,
That's just the first
she's
season.
and of course, by the end, she's actually late for a reason.
Yes.
I'll believe
Um,
you. I will not be there to check it out.
And
Yui
then season
Hirasawa.
2 and the movie are fucking amazing and incredible
Yes.
and perfect in every way.
Hmm. Yeah, Yui Hirasawa. genuinely, legitimately, my waifu throughout my teens, now is like my mascot of my life, and she sits on my desk. I have a little Yui figurine.
Yeah,
She's
cute.
been there for years.
I
I
have a
love this
little-
character.
I too have a little Yui figurine that I won out of a claw
Nice.
machine.
Nice.
I'm more of a
Oh, yeah.
Natsunya and enjoyer.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Look.
She is great.
Look.
She's
I am a
competitive.
Tsumugi- I am a Tsumugi fan.
Well, y'all know what my opinion on K-On! Girls is.
I mean,
Don't
when
worry,
you look
you've
at those
seen one
descriptions,
episode. It's not going to affect the ranking at all.
Oh,
No.
I was talking about something else, but alright, yeah, let's go with that.
man, look at how much
Girl.
detailed description for all of the girls. Now tell me that is not characters that have captured the hearts of men everywhere and women.
Men and women everywhere, boys and girls.
Just perfect. I just fucking love
Ah,
it. I just
Now-
genuinely think it's so well constructed and like it
Keep talking, by the way. Don't worry about what I'm.
for its like entire. I just love the second season. I love the movie. The movie they go to. Oh, that's not
Oh my
that's not that
God.
much. That's not
No,
too
no, no,
much.
no.
Yeah.
I wrote this.
Oh,
Really?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
I don't think I wrote these parts because I don't
Okay.
remember it.
Yeah, I don't feel like Amy
But it
Ward
used
has
to
ever
be
written
like,
two
oh,
sentences.
300 years old, they are the only. It used to be like this. I don't think it even had the heart. I wrote this. Most of it. And someone
Yeah,
just continued, I
don't,
guess.
I
a big
don't
hit.
think you're capable of just adding in like a one sentence.
Oh, this is very
uh,
brief.
extra
This-
description.
This is
Yeah.
very brief.
This is like the minimum for Amy Ward.
I also did. Oh fuck!
I'm sorry. Do I see the word Lunarians in there?
Yes.
Oh
Did
man.
I? I don't remember if I. No, I don't think I did. I was going to do one for Gone, but I never finished it. Yeah, because it still has this weird thing. I did something else. Fuck. Oh yeah, I did Helkan Vamirio
Help.
and someone else. I don't remember. Probably another. No, I didn't. Mine was longer. This was mine. This I remember. Yeah, as you can see, I was trying to make it shorter. I did someone else. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes things are really long in my animes for no good reason, but when it comes to KO, I'm sure that it's actually representative of the love that people have. Though I don't
Yeah.
think it's really dumb when you have things like this. Favorite music,
Yeah.
dwelling, single family detached home. Okay, commute to school,
Commute to
walking.
school.
Yeah.
Gotta have all the info.
You gotta have all the info.
Oh,
Her room
room.
clean because Ui cleans
Ui
it.
cleans it. That's actually
Yeah.
a good detail.
Man, I fucking love this show, man. S tier,
Because
goaded,
Ui cleans it. That's yeah.
goaded.
Goated show.
Well, I'm glad you all enjoy it.
it's good. I've not seen the good season, which is season 2, so I don't love it as much. But I've also not seen the part that people love.
And the movie in which they go to London,
They go to
and
London.
and because
They go
it's
to
K-On!,
London, right?
there's no crime, and it doesn't stink like shit,
Hmm.
and it's
And
not bad.
also, I will say, when I watched the movie and British people started talking, and they actually got native speakers, and it wasn't just people like Japanese people trying to sound like British people.
Oh,
Genuinely, Englishman jump scare. I was fucking like I was startled. I was startled by the English taxi driver. Just like
Yeah, the
yeah,
English taxi
English,
driver.
yeah. Oh God, an Englishman, a
Goated.
Londoner, goated.
Goated.
Okay, on the movie.
Well, I've
The
only seen
game.
season 1, but season 1 for me is like a top of 3. Like a 7 out of 10.
And season 2 in the movie is significantly better than that. And me and Chroma putting good.
Goated.
So it shall be. Does anyone care about initial D here?
Alright, anyone watch
I
Initial D?
Okay,
I-
We didn't even sing. Yeah, we didn't even sing Lazy.
no.
Oh my God.
We don't have to sing all the songs.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't have to. We
I mean,
don't
I
have
didn't
to.
sing. I didn't sing because I'm free for fucking psychopaths. But anyway, Initial D, I am aware that I've seen half of it and I do not care
I've
for it,
seen
and I believe
up to
Chroma
then.
loves it.
I've seen up through third stage.
Yeah, that's I dropped it during fourth stage.
Me too.
Yes. Initial
I
D,
think probably for pretty much the same reasons. I really liked first stage.
I think it's aggressively mediocre. I think, like, the conceit of the show, right, is that it's kind of just like getting otaku into driving, right? It's this story about this dude who doesn't care about driving, but gets caught up in these drag races and has to do them. It's kind of it's kind of got like a sort of I guess you could describe it as like a Yu-Gi-Oh type story, but with cars, driving racing cars instead. Yeah, a Shonen sports story about driving. And this guy who's very apathetic towards driving and doesn't give a shit about it all. But because his dad has him working as a delivery driver and has taught him all the things, and his car is just the best, even though it looks like shit.
It's not the best at all. That's kind of the point.
Takumi, yeah, it's just like souped out to shit, and Takumi is like a really great
out
driver.
at all in first stage.
No, it's got lots of great stuff. It's got lots of great stuff about it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't get the new engine until the fucking original engine explodes in second stage.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get into like a super great one, but it definitely does have a whole bunch of modifications to the original model.
Okay, like it's like a nice trim of Toyota Corolla, but it's a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, it already had modifications to it that everyone was like, oh, whoa, this is like better than what it should be.
No,
but
no,
it's
no,
not.
No,
it's
no,
not.
no. It's the car was not better than it should be. It's.
What are you talking about? Like
it's
it
like
had
tuned. It's tuned.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It like Takumi's dad had already spent a whole bunch of money, had already put in a bunch of extra stuff into it. Yes, it's not the best engine in the world, but he'd already made it better than what the standard model would be anyway. That's why everyone kind of looks down on it.
Okay, it's tuned, right? The engine is tuned a bit. So are the engines of literally every other car in the show, because they're all racing.
Yes.
But like, it's still it's still a Toyota Corolla versus, cars that are actually supposed to go fast.
Yes. But it has the best drifting.
No.
It goes by their corners real quick. Real nice and smooth.
To be honest, none of the words y'all said for the past few minutes have entered my head.
I understand all.
Initial D is about a guy who doesn't give a shit, and that's like really great in
That
like
is
part
the
2. It's
yeah.
really good in part 2,
It's good
but
in
for
part 2.
everything else,
In part 2 is where like he actually starts to give a shit.
yeah, like
Um,
because like the part 1 like builds up all these different things. There's like the girl he likes might be compensating dating with this guy in a Porsche. Is it a Mercedes Benz? Mercedes Benz. There's like these other assholes are like getting even better, and all this stuff leads up to this one big crash moment, and we see a genuine, just like Takumi, who is so apathetic, finally break down
yeah,
to his dad, and it's like,
and then he throws this tin can really hard, and it makes a really
Yeah.
goofy noise.
yeah, it's genuinely good. It's genuinely great. Then third stage just kind of goes back to like
Third
normal.
stage is meh.
Third stage and fourth stage just kind of go back to how everything was.
Third stage is meh, and then everything out, and then fourth stage is just nothing.
Like, and I think you can do apathetic characters great in a story, even if it's a serious one. I just don't think. I don't think there's. And it does address some things about being a driver, right? Like, it does address things about, like, car snobbery and, the fear of getting into accidents and stuff. Reasons why you would be, like, hesitant to be into cars as a person. But I don't think it ever really. I don't think it ever really, like, got to a point where I thought, like, cars were, like, and racing was cool. I never felt like it was a compelling narrative. I never felt that like if Takumi was actually into driving and into racing, and like this came out of like more of a consequence of his own actions, like in Kaiji, I think I would really love it. But because he's just kind of going along, I guess. It's just not that great. I don't really care for any of the characters.
Yeah,
Um,
700 chapters
yeah.
of car racing.
That sounds nightmarish.
Pui Pui Mocha clears. Much better racing anime. Much better car anime. Pui Pui Mocha.
Sort of the joke with Initial D early on is like, it's this kid driving his dad's old Toyota Corolla against like actual, new cars, like
Yes.
sports cars, and he's just, he's been trained all his life to drive real good up and down this mountain pass.
Yes.
Right. And the local racing team
Racing
is like,
drifters, the guys
yeah,
that are doing it. I'm not sure if it ever comes like
get
illegal, because like
challenged.
what they're doing is illegal. I don't know if there's ever actually like
Yeah,
a part in the story.
it never really comes up, honestly.
Yeah, where like there are these guys that are just constantly racing almost every single night, at least once a week, racing on this one hill path, illegally, gambling and betting, I guess. I don't know why there's not a plot at any point of like this being a consequence. This is just sort of it just sort of happens. The police never get involved, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. It's weird. The one crime that happens in this whole city never gets addressed at all.
Oh, damn.
Look,
Uh,
Natsuki literally gets kidnapped in third stage, and then
Yes.
this never becomes a thing. Look, Initial D just exists in a world where police don't exist, I guess.
yeah,
Oh, good word.
A better world.
yeah.
A better world.
Good ending.
You know. But yeah, the whole story of first stage is Takumi kinda getting more and more into the thrill of it, I guess, of
Yeah.
actually driving against somebody.
But I don't think he, even by the
Even
stretch
by
of the
the
26
end, he's
episodes,
not like. Even by
He
the
doesn't-
end
he's
of
not-
it,
he doesn't care
he's
that
still
much.
pretty apathetic.
but he's just like, huh, yeah, I am good at this, aren't I? That's cool. That's cool, I guess. Psh, I guess. That's cool. Psh.
Of course,
Uh,
there's the elephant in the room that we haven't talked about, and that's the soundtrack.
Which is fine.
I
I honestly don't care that much for the Eurobeat in the show. I think there's better stuff that comes out in there's like Initial D games and stuff that's had better Eurobeat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look. Yeah.
You know what? Also, fucking Takami's friends are all these like loser guys, and they're just kind of
idiots.
insufferable.
Yeah, they're idiots.
They're just kind of insufferable, and that sucks. I wish they won. Yeah,
Fucking
Itsuki.
Iketani and Itsuki
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they just suck. Some hot women though. I will admit,
Yeah.
even though it's kind of an ugly looking
um,
show, it's got
the-
some babes.
the
Low key some
the
babes.
girls in the blue Sylvady who you know should be lesbians. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Mogi. Mogi sucks.
Mogi.
Yeah, Mal portraits aren't great. It's not flattering. It's not flattering.
Nothing is flattering for this show.
Yeah, it's not a looker, huh?
No.
Really
it,
not
it's
a
like-
looker.
It's so.
And
It's
it doesn't.
pretty ugly.
It doesn't
It
grow on you as like a
It does not look better. No.
It doesn't
Going-
grow on you as a stylistic thing.
It really looks like porn.
And like the car in the poster is like 3D. Is that how the cars look in
Yes.
the show?
Yes.
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 Oh, great.
There is legitimately parts where like the cars clip through like tree branches in like the and I'm like man.
Look. I find the low budget a little just kind of funny, mostly. Oh, this is from later in the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is from way
Yeah.
later when they actually had a
Yeah,
budget.
doesn't look too bad. Yeah.
What looks
No,
bad?
You want early Initial D.
Oh, that's too
No,
short.
this is from one of the games.
Oh.
It's funny how it's in.
You want
distinguishable.
season 1, stage 1.
We're gonna need to figure out what we're doing with Initial D because, guys, we can't spend this much time on Initial fucking D.
Oh,
E
that's.
tier.
Oh, this one is like.
Oh, nice.
It's crusty.
It is crusty.
Isn't it beautiful?
It kinda is, not gonna lie. Kinda makes me wanna watch it.
Oh,
You see why I enjoy this show?
Yeah, I
You
see the
why I
vision.
enjoy first stage.
It's not
I
that
see
charming.
the vision. Yeah, maybe it grows old, but I'm looking at it and I like what I'm seeing.
Man, the yellow car is so fucking bad. It's
this looks
Oh.
like a bunch of cubics.
Initial D.
Poppy the Performer fucking asset.
Yeah.
C
Initial
tier,
D.
bottom of C tier.
yeah.
Not
There is
not
no
quite a
D.
mistake. No,
B.
B.
no.
Low B. Low B.
Well, then I guess top of C. Because low B,
Okay.
low C, top of C. Oh, fine, a good show.
All right, what time is it? What time is it actually?
It's time
How
for
long
a
have we
good
gone?
show.
Oh,
Yeah, well, how long have we
which
gone?
I have not seen.
Been going
the
for
show.
almost 3 hours.
Oof. Okay, let's
Guys,
make this the
After
last one then.
this,
we
Uh,
need to get to Konosuba because in the thumbnail.
Okay.
That's
Alright, yeah.
So that
I
is
don't.
gonna take a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're going to talk
Chihaya
about
Furu.
Konosuba.
Oh god.
Chihaya. Has any of you seen Chihaya?
I have not
No,
seen
but I
Chihaya
want
Furu.
to.
I
I
have
need to.
promised that this would be my next shoujo anime, but I have not seen a shoujo anime yet. So
Oh.
I
Well, it's a
will
Josei.
eventually. I swear.
Josei.
So Chihaya Furu is about this sports called Karuta. The way Karuta goes is there's a deck of cards that all contain 100 poems, but you play it, I think, with 50. So it's like a random pool. You're not going to get the same cards for every game. You lay it on your field, on the enemy's field. There are like different strategies on how you lay it out. Depending on cards that you know are good at, you put them in positions where you are guaranteed to take them. Cards that are hard or that the enemy is good at, you want them very close to you so that they have to stretch their hand very, very far to get it. There's all this play. The way it goes is that someone's either going to start singing the first verse of a poem, and you have to touch the card that has the second verse of that poem. So, or you can play it like in a room, like a bunch of people practicing at the same time, and you just have a CD playing. That's how people practice. So you can practice by yourself, even by just having something playing. So the story is about this tomboyish girl called Chihaya, who is good friends with this guy called Taichi, and both of them meet this guy called Arata. Arata is a genius. He's the kind of character that you've seen a lot of times, where he's raised by his parents to be really good and he's really smart, but he's also socially awkward and more shy, really. So it's a cool guy, cool pretty boy, cool tomboy, and smart man. And they're really good characters. All three of them are great. And there's a really, like, it's very tame, and that's why it works, but there is a clear, like, romantic triangle there, where Ayase is really interested in Arata, mainly because it's where she learns to really love Karuta. Taichi has always liked Ayase, but never managed to tell her anything. And Arata has complicated feelings about everything because he's kind of weird and has a kind of weird family. And as they start playing, what happens is that Chihaya starts getting really good at it. Taichi goes, "Oh fuck, my bro sister is better than me, a man." And then he starts getting a little jealous of Arata. There's like some conflict there, but most of the story is about them in like going to school and forming this Karuta club and getting a cast of characters that they're all memorable. They all have their moments. They're all quirky, but they all feel real. That's a thing that is very particular about this show. Is that like I know you've seen characters where it's strong woman, but she actually has a shy side to her. Which generally means that she blushes when the protagonist is around. But in Ayase, she's written in a way where you can obviously tell that this was written by a woman, because it's very sensible in the way that it makes a character that is very tomboyish, very athletic, but still like enough that people point out that you're always hanging out with the boys, but she's also very obviously feminine, but it's in a way where it doesn't feel like it's a character written to play the dynamic. It actually just feels like a normal human being going through things, so it feels very real in that sense. A very relatable character, because there are moments where it feels like she's the only one that like takes the competitive side of things seriously, and I've been in that situation, so I feel what she feels. It's just very good drama. It has very good characters. The games are consistently good. It's so easy to make it work, even though it has very simple production. It's not the best Madhouse production, because whenever you like lean in for a card, you like slap it violently. So it's very easy to make things feel snappy because you just like play off of the sound that comes from it, and of the singing. So whenever someone's going to start reading the next poem, things go quiet, so it lends itself to creating tension as a sport very easily, which kind of makes me like curious to like just watch Karuta by myself, because it makes a lot of sense here. So it's a good romance, it's a good character drama, it's a good sports show. There's literally nothing at all that is bad about this show. In fact, I'm fairly certain that the manga is a 10 out of 10. The anime is like a 9. It's a very strong 9 out of 10 anime with very good character writing, with very good drama. This girl's fucking awesome. I love this girl a lot. She's like,
Oh, she definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely looks
Yeah.
amazing.
You know, when in like the way to shrines, that you can only walk to the sides because the space in the middle is reserved for the gods, and she walks on the middle. So she's that
man.
fucking cool. Yeah, no, she's phenomenal character. Like, yeah, you're looking at her, and they're all quirky in ways that like I keep saying it, but there is something different about the way this lady writes characters, where they honestly feel like just people that she knows. There's something earnest about it that feels more novel than manga, and that's probably true because I'm pretty sure this is like her only manga, or her very first at least. Okay, not her very first, but she like started working in it very early and it took shape later. She had not been around doing long manga, or especially like sports manga, really. Like she kind of just jumped into this after things that are very much about the romance. None of her other stuff have ever gotten popular. The manga Chaya Food is already finished. The anime is an interesting case where it had two 25 episode seasons and then stopped for like 2013. Then it had another season 2019 for some reason. Season 3 is not that good. It has a couple episodes that are very obviously like put to other like smaller studios to produce because of scheduling issues.
Yeah.
So season 3 falls behind a bit, but not because of the writing at all. Like the seasons kind of blend together in that it's all about characters going to tournaments and then what happens in between tournaments, which is generally character drama. But it always works because it never feels like you're waiting for the next. It's not, oh, the fun part is over, now I gotta watch this bitch do something. It's like, no, it all blends together. It doesn't feel as if a thing stops and another starts.
Or the vice versa, where it's like, I want to just watch these characters, but now we have to fucking sit through.
Yeah, the dumb
game.
card game.
The game.
Yeah, no. It has very memorable games. It has a couple slaps that I kind of remember, even though I saw this ages ago. Chihaya is a character that women would love. More, I know that this has mainly a female audience because it's a josei, of course, but not enough girls who like anime know about Chihaya, and they should. Because
I see, yeah, the fan base that should be around Chihayafuru does seem to. They've somehow noticed Fruit Baskets, but not Chihayafuru.
Yeah.
Which is very obvious considering Fruit Baskets is like in like the top 10 of this list. And then like this is all the way up in like 90s.
Yeah, but they need to get into this because this is like very mature and interesting and poetic and has good like romance that it's like slow, but it works.
Also, maybe people might, because there's similar types of shows to this. I would say Sangatsu no Lion is similar seeming, different audience, but similar sort of. When you look at it, it's like this is like sort of the same, and I think that also. You would end up watching Sangatsu no Lion. You would hear about that before you would hear about this.
Yeah. Also because Sangatsu no Lion has like it has much better presentation, so you're just going to see it first, like for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd also say just like if you are into, because like it is a Studio Madhouse production, it is
Yeah.
this card game thing. So if you are into Kaiji and one outs, give this a shot, and I will, because I do like those two things.
Yeah, it's not a death game because it's not
Really
dumb.
interesting.
Yeah, it's not dumb. It's not stupid.
Yeah. Sorry, Alan.
Oh no, just saying, yeah, it does seem pretty interesting. Interest to speak. Am I gonna watch it? Good question. But it seems like something I might enjoy.
Should probably read the manga. I should probably read the manga because it's been finished for a
Yes.
while.
2022.
Oh, well, that certainly helps.
Yeah, that's for like 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello
Anyway.
Lizard in the chat.
Hey. All right. Well,
Hey.
I don't know where you want to put this, Amy. But just
Easy.
we haven't seen
I
it,
think
so
this
just
is all
whatever
on
you want.
you.
Easy.
All right. Land of the Illustrious.
Oh, I'm not-
Where are we gonna end
Well-
with this one?
Yeah.
Oh, we could. I thought we actually were going to end on Konosuba.
It's too much for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
All
And I also have a
yeah.
lot of things to say about Land of the Lustrous, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I
How
guess.
far do we got?
Yeah, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
19. We
Oh,
almost
wow, you
got
count
20.
Almost. Dang.
We
And that
almost.
was
And
with
no
keeping
mistakes.
Spirited Away in there.
No mistakes yet.
No mistakes yet.
Yeah, I mean we didn't. Yeah, we don't argue as
Hi,
much
Lizard.
about these because I guess
Um,
anime is
Great.
it's
Yeah.
easier to come to a consensus about.
Also,
than
it's also a lot of
Toho.
these. It's like 1 or 2 of us have seen it.
Yeah, that also
Yeah.
probably
It helps. It helps.
Although there might be a few in here where we disagree. Let me.
Oh, there's a live action. Oh, I have to watch
there's
that.
definitely a few that we might discuss a bit more in the future. But when is it gonna be the next time?
Oh.
I don't know because Chroma will be traveling
Yeah.
for like 2 months, so
Ooh.
we're gonna have to see when we do another one of these.
Yeah, lots of women in like different kimonos as well. A bunch of them.
Okay, that is cool.
There is this whole like theatrical side to Karuta where like sure, like when they're just in like the matches to get to the finals, they just play like whatever like sports clothes they're in. But when it's like serious match, you are
Yeah.
expected to go like well dressed. So
Damn.
it's like
Yeah.
there's a lot going on.
All right. Well. Closing remarks, everyone.
Anime forever.
Not forever. There
No.
some. I think there's been
I
too
mean,
much.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Anime.
I
Yeah.
love anime and
Anime.
manga.
Me too, but there are
Ruben.
other things.
Anime exists.
Anime, manga. Read more manga, watch less anime, please, for the love of God.
Alright.
That's it. Comment down below.
Comment down below.
Would you rather? Oh, that's it for me.
Yes.
Good night to whoever's watching.
Yeah.
This could not. This is a way too long an outro. Cut it here. Cut it out.
Cut it here.
Good
Cut it here.
night.
Editor, cut it here.
Bye.
How? Cut it here.